I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Like, oh. Like, oh. Hey y'all, what is good? It's your girl Ganjanae and I'm live, baby. On this beautiful Juneteenth, this beautiful Friday. Happy Juneteenth to those that celebrate, okay, period. Alrighty, and happy Friday, y'all. Yes, a wonderful day today. Hope y'all had an amazing, amazing day. All right, I see nobody's here yet. That's all right. We will go ahead and proceed. I'm gonna make my little announcements and we will get right into it, okay? Hold on 1 second. All right. So here is my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel, okay? There's also super chats and super stickers available as well as Cash App, all right? We also have memberships available now, okay? Or you can energetically support the channel for me by just hitting that like button for me, okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, okay? I would so greatly appreciate that alone, all right? And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email, okay? I know that's easier for some of y'all. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms, okay? That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen, okay? Also check out my Instagram gossip page at Puff Puff Gossip. All right, that is also your girl. Alrighty. Also, let me get that Discord link, okay, and post it in the chat. Un momento. Let's see. Okay, let me post it in the chat. All right. So there's the Discord link in the chat if you would like to join the family chat. Okay, go ahead and click that link and it'll take you right over there. Okay. But other than that, let me see. I wanted to say something else, but I can't remember right now. It'll come back to me. But yeah, y'all, so that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So we are going to be getting into a little bit of Blueface's live stream last night, okay, as well as the latest going on with Blueface, Chrisean, okay, the whole mystery of whether Junior was over there or not. Okay, we are going to be getting into that as well as Pink Face. Okay, she graduated from preschool today. So we'll get into a little bit of some clips involving that. All right, y'all. So get comfortable. It's Friday. Okay, however you like to do it, honey, do your thing. Okay, if you're going to, pour a little something, go ahead and do that. Okay, go ahead and spark it up if if you blow it down like me. Okay. Whatever you do, go ahead and get comfortable, relax, and enjoy, okay? Now let's get it going. All right. Let's see. We'll start off with Blueface, okay? So hold on 1 second. There was a few things that occurred on live that I wasn't able to show y'all last night. I was gonna do a flashback Friday today, but I figured it'd probably be better for me to talk about the latest since there's so much going on. Okay, so we is gonna do that. Hold on one second. Hopefully, maybe next week we'll be able to do it because I do like to run it back, from time to time. And, talk about it. Hold on one second, y'all. So I guess he got a phone call from Nevaeh while he was live too. Okay, I know people have been wondering why she's been so she's been a lot more quieter lately. Okay, so let me show y'all that real quick. Let me put this up here, fair use. Let me make this full screen. Okay. All right, shout out to, let me know if y'all can hear me okay, all right? Shout out to Blue Clipped. It says Nevaeh called straight after Blueface spoke to Malaya. She wants to go baby shopping when she gets back to LA.
Hello.
You see the baby stuff I sent you?
Oh no, let me check it out.
Yeah, I want it back.
Oh yeah, that's a nice stroller.
And it's a stroller and a what's it called? A car seat.
Yeah,
so it comes in two.
It's nice. I like the baby blue.
Yeah, I want that. And they have it on the website. So
Okay. Yeah.
Are you gonna order it or am I gonna order it?
Yeah, I'm gonna order that shit for my baby.
I sent you the what's it called for it. Well, I kind of was cussing you out, so it's probably too many messages to go through.
Yeah. You have been cussing me out. That you have been doing.
It's okay though. I'm not even focused on that no more. I'm just focused on getting the shit ready for the baby. I don't care no more.
Well, that's good. That's the spirit right there.
Yeah, I'm not about to keep.
Yeah, all you gotta do is keep your eyes on the prize, baby. You ain't gotta focus on these ones and twos, you know.
August 24th is right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, no, I was showing you that because I really, 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 really wanted for him. Okay. Really, 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 really. And I told you I don't want to what's it called. So when I get back, we're just gonna go baby shopping.
Consider it done.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess she's choosing to lock in on, Solars, him being born and whatnot, okay? Which is, it's about time. I guess she's taking Malaya's advice, okay? Because she did tell her, you worried about this, and that. You should be worried about, the child that's, currently baking in your stomach, okay? So I guess that's a good thing, okay? But I don't know, child. Let's check the comments real quick. It says, if y'all think Blue really is giving her that money, y'all slow. It's for the cameras. Even Jaden said he pulled out 10K at her house and he left with it. Blue is going broke. He's stressed losing weight. And his house is on foreclosure. Believe what you want, but I'm a Pisces. I see straight through the bull. Okay. Yeah, I have been hearing about that. Apparently his house is up like for foreclosure or whatever. So that is kind of crazy. But hey, I don't know. But yeah, I do believe too that, Blueface, he be trying to make it seem like one thing, like when she's on camera and he's handing her all this money. Like, I don't believe that he just lets her keep it. Like, because he's always been the one to take, not just like give. So yeah, like if anything, he might let her hold a little something, but the whole The whole thing, nah, I don't believe it. Especially in the situation he's in right now. Like, you know, his royalties just got cut off by Soulja Boy and them. So yeah, I think that'll be going on until it's paid off. So that's gonna be that's a major hit to his finances. And then, like, you know, I don't know, it seems like his only source of income right now is the streaming stuff, right? Honestly. He said, I could have sworn she said people bought everything on her baby registry. Why he look mad when he answered the phone? He out of pocket. Why F with her if he don't like her and got her pregnant? So he gonna be annoyed for 18 more years. Right. True. He did look a little annoyed. But he did say he was annoyed by her, which is why he kind of has been having them like spend some time apart, because I gotta find that clip. I think he said it during his live actually. So his face when he saw her calling, he's struggling to deal with her. He's only interested in the baby. I thought people purchased 4 strollers, including the double off her registry. All the money he gave her and she ain't go baby shopping, child. Yeah, we all know she has his streaming saved in her favorites. So as soon as he go live, she's on it. But my thing is, that is your house and you could pull up whenever, but you still out of town. I guess Indiana food's so good you didn't even want to go to your own house in LA. Ciao. And how much stuff does a baby need? And she's done a baby registry, P.O. box. She asking for money for baby stuff like 6 times on stream. And she hasn't even had her baby shower yet. Like, is she having triplets? I'm weak. Right. Right. So she don't want a baby shower no more. Yeah, just an excuse to call him, right? Because he was calling everyone else except her. True. Yeah, she always says she's not focused or doesn't care about the others, but then is worried and focused about the others, right? Yep. But he gave her over 50K at this point and she hasn't bought anything yet. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. And, you know, yeah, it takes 1 or 2 trips to get everything for her baby. She's dragging it. Yeah, they have money. Why she keeps begging? She's 6 months acting like she 9 months. He ain't even took you birthday shopping, child. She's watching his stream and tried to call about him getting the baby stuff because he ain't call her, not gonna lie. I thought he was calling her until I heard Malaya's voice. They ain't gonna try and say that all she's worried about. That's all she's worried about. She's very pressed. Yeah. Because, you know, they was going back and forth. They did go back and forth. So, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. He probably seen her calling Malaya. And she was like, oh, let me make my little debut, my little phone call. You know, type shit. You said he blames the pregnancy and hormones. Things will go back to before she was pregnant. Yeah, it would be the complete opposite when she there alone with a baby while he out doing everyone. Exactly. Yep. He do be saying that, oh, she's just pregnant. Like, nah, the same way she acting now is definitely gonna be the same way she acting after she had the baby. Like I wouldn't be surprised if she has some postpartum depression. Child, because the way he be stressing these hoes out. Okay. Yes, I did see that he received his money from Aiden Ross. Yep. I forgot about that. Good point. Hey, Jesse. And hey, Joni. Thank you for letting me know, Chris. I appreciate you. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know if it's like low. I don't know if y'all can hear me. You said she ain't never going back to Nevaeh when she was a side piece, right? He made her feel like a main and don't never go back. Yeah, that's true. She gonna feel like she, you know, she deserved that special treatment or something, even though she gonna get treated just like the rest of them. Okay. Ultimately, you said they deserve each other, right? Both trash, if you ask me. Okay, but yeah, that was that phone call. Now he did have a phone call with Malaya. Hold on, let me see. I gotta find that clip too where he was talking about why Nevaeh wasn't there or why she's been gone for a little bit. He did explain that. Let's see. But we'll get into the phone calls first. Now, Blueface had made a comment about Malaya, talking about she had referred to her as like the point guard or something on a team. Let me see. Hold on, because I thought I saved it, but I don't think I did. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Found it. All right, let me share my screen. Just to show y'all what she was referring to on their phone call, because this happened like before she called. Okay, shout out to Blue Clipped. It says Blueface described Malaya as a shooting guard in his analogy. Then later, while he's in the kitchen cooking, she texts him not happy.
You feel me? And I just feel like Malaya's a shooting guard. You feel me? That's somebody you just tap in with, like when you want to just do some cute shit and you feel me, pass the ball and let her shoot it or something. No, I don't mean a star as in like a superstar for the fucking fans. I mean a star like she's on the court. It could be an empty gym. We could be playing 5-on-5. I don't mean a star as in like outside star. I'm just using analogies.
Oh my gosh, now Malaya's texting me. What? What? All right. Let me get back to the chat.
You feel me? And I just feel like Malaya's a shooting.
Okay, so that's what happened. I don't know. He's talking about she's a shooting guard. You know, you feel like doing some chill shit or whatever. That's who you like. You hit up. I guess, child. You know, he just be saying anything. Okay, but they did end up getting on the phone. Show y'all real quick. Like I'm just like, I don't even really make sense, but all right. But here it goes. Here it says Blueface calls Malaya and she was not happy about those comments.
They're always getting me and shit. Hey, beautiful.
Don't do that.
I did not say anything.
If you're on stream still, I don't want to talk to you.
Why?
You're trying to show out for stream.
I'm not. I'm trying to fix everything that I said that you had a problem with.
So, what'd you say?
I said that you're a very pretty girl. You look great. That's obvious. But I just feel like you're not attentive enough. You're not like But that doesn't mean you're like that with everyone. That's just my opinion. That was just my take on you. Attentive.
What do you even mean by that?
Attentive is like, you know, are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Do you need something? You want me to cook something? Do you want me to, you know? You're just kind of silent in your own thoughts, and maybe you're nervous, maybe you're shy. That could be just a one-time thing.
You said I was lazy. You said you was comparing my looks.
I said you was lazy?
You said.
I don't think I said you was lazy.
Weird.
I said you like a shooting guard, like you're just a pretty privileged girl. You may feel like because you look so nice that you don't have to do the things that normal girls would do if they like someone, or maybe you just don't like me.
You've only really been around me 2 times.
How many times does it take?
It's not like, don't speak ill on me though.
But I didn't call you out your name. I didn't say you were a bad person. I didn't say I didn't have fun with you. I didn't say you were.
That's what you're trying to make it seem like.
For example, even when we were out, do you think you were attentive to me?
We were in the club.
Or you think I was all up in your face?
You were in my face in the club. It was in my
Fuck the
trouble.
Hey, okay, same shit. When were you when were you in my face?
And all you talking about is what happened on screen. You don't talk about off screen.
That's what I'm talking about. They wasn't with us. They wasn't with us off screen.
Exactly. So talk about that too when you talk about what was on screen.
Oh, okay. Well, look, chat. Ala's great. She's definitely wifey material. She's not a hoe. She's very cool. I still think she's not attentive.
You're not attentive.
But on the contrary to that, I've only hung out with her 2 times, so maybe it takes more for her.
Whatever.
You miss me?
You're just shading me online. I don't like that.
Oh my God, you've been shading me all week. Because they're always getting me and shit.
Ciao. Okay. Y'all know Blueface, like, you know, he low-key, like, you know, a girl to be all on him and stuff. But I don't think Malaya's that type. Like, I feel like she's more so chill. Like, she's not no fanned out ass type of female. Like, she just be like, you know, she gonna treat you like a human being type of thing, you know? Instead of like these other girls that he's used to that's gonna be all fanned out and groupified and shit. Like, she's just not that type. I don't think, you know? So, I don't know. But I don't know what she too much was expecting from Blueface. I mean, girl, you know how he get down. I know you done see something on the internet because all his little crazy antics is all over the internet. So it's just like, I don't think this is the one for you. And you know, when they was out together, I think they was at a restaurant or something, a bar, something. She did not look very interested. Like, I don't know if his breath was stinking or, you know, I don't know what it was, but she definitely did not look very too much interested. Okay. So at this point, I'm just like, well, girl, why are you wasting your time? Okay. Was it because of the nightcap? Like, child, I don't know. Let's get into these comments real quick. Somebody said Rella made gumbo and let him hit raw. Child, is this the one that's not impressed with him and his breath? Exactly. Damn, I don't even remember who this girl is. I'm losing count. Right. Manipulation. He lonely right now, calling on his girls. You're wanting husband treatment, right? He do want husband treatment. Sure do. Like, huh? Okay. I don't know. I feel like he just be having too many, like what's the word? He just be expecting too much from females that he's not even committed to, you know, like that's just so weird to me. Like I be in there like, what's the name? Like, Joy, go ask that bitch to do all that, okay? The little girl, your little girlfriend or something, child. For real. Like, huh? But yeah, y'all, there's that. Okay. Now let's get into what he had to say about Nevaeh. It's a few things that was said. Let me go back over here. One sec here. Okay, so here's this one clip here. Hold on one second. So somebody had referred to Nevaeh as king, and he did too, which I thought was kind of crazy, but he did. So it says, a shout out to Blue Clip, by the way. It says, Blueface doesn't think King is jealous of Jaden, but tells us why Nevaeh is annoying.
I don't think King is jealous of any female specifically. I think she's just, it's more about me having a lot of women around. Any woman would be jealous. But right now, she's just annoyingly like, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Why she's so annoying. She's so annoying because she's just a suspicious ass person. Like, she the type, like she all in your phone like this.
Night Blue tipped $10. Why do you think Chrisean lying on you and calling you her BD?
She all in nigga phone like your phone ringing, bitch, all like this. Then she so this what she do. Well, I'll be on my phone, I'll get a call, text or something. Oh, you leaving somewhere? Where are you going? Oh, okay. I know you're going somewhere. Someone just called you, and I see you. And I'll be like, see, now that will get
Jolly
annoying.
Twirl tipped $10.
You know?
First of all, my other question
get
ain't come
annoying.
on and I paid. Second, you better not pay
Or she'll
King's
be
nails
like,
and body surgeries, you
"When
dumb
you're
AF.
streaming
If
with
you
her,
do that
you are
cause
so
she
much
cheating
more
on you
like
now,
this
imaging them
and like
oh,
that.
and I
But
love
with
you
me,
zaddy.
you're just like this, and you're like that. Like, bitch, what? You my bitch already. You already winning the fucking race, bitch. Don't you know when you look back, you slow down, you start running slower, people start catching up to you because you can't run like this and be like this the whole fucking race, or you're gonna lose. The fuck you're gonna get caught, bitch. That's what she does. I don't think King is jealous of any female.
Child. Why he said King? You know he wrong. But yeah, so I mean, are we surprised? Because yeah, Nevaeh definitely gives like very much all in the business, all in the Kool-Aid, don't know the flavor. Okay. But I mean, I think it has to do with Blueface too, because you know, he be trying to act like they're like, you know, the main and all this stuff. So obviously she gonna feel obligated, or you know, she gonna feel like, you know, that's my man, my man, my man, my man. That's all she ever says, right? So I mean, I think he kind of has a part to play in that too. Like, you can't say, you know, you're supposed to be her man, and then you're out here like entertaining 30 other females and think she not finna be all up in that phone. Okay. For real, child. I don't know how they do it. I honestly don't. I would not be able to do it. No. Her son is clingy too. Yeah. Superior. Nevaeh looks way too good to be jealous of Jaden. Not him calling her king. He answered calling her king. I know that's how it was phrased in the question, but still funny how he said it. And she threw a fit about Chrisean performing and went off about Jaden. Sure did. Sounds like he wants a man, but I don't know yet. Why the F he call her king? Is he a real LA ninja? I swear I feel like only folks from the city would understand him as a human. At least he knows no one jealous of that bobblehead. Not the bobblehead. Him calling her king is hilarious. Child. Yeah, King is crazy. King is crazy. Hold on, let me check y'all's comments real quick. Hey Ari. Sending it back to you. Oh, we're just getting started. I'm just going over some stuff that happened yesterday on yesterday's live stream that Blueface did. Yeah, we're gonna get into Journey as well. Hey, Inspirational. Yes, this is from yesterday. Yes, it is. Hey, K Lori. We just didn't have time to touch on it because of all the, drama going on. Now, I don't particularly care about Juneteenth either. Oh, it's been okay. You know what's going on, but I bake decorated cookies. Ooh. Nice. I wish I could have some cookies, but I've been trying to stay away from the sugar. For real. Hey. Happy Friday and Juneteenth, Letitia. I don't like none of them or Zeus Network. Everyone's shady, right? Yep. I hope the whole circus fall apart and go away. I was surprised it lasted this long. Yeah. Not for real. I don't think it'll ever end, I fear. I mean, one day, of course, yeah, but not anytime soon. There'll be a whole lot of going on. But yeah, y'all, so there is that. Let me go through these clips. Oh yeah, he did talk to BB as well. Okay. Let me show y'all this clip real quick. Cause this girl. Shout out to Blue Clips. Okay, it says BB calls Blueface. She wants to know why she wasn't claimed along with the rest. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, BB?
Hey guys.
What's up, girl? Appreciate those subs and those gifts.
Yeah. Always.
I see you.
But one thing I had to ask you, you claiming all these bitches, but you're not claiming me.
I'm claiming you. I'm answering. I'm here.
You're answering me, but you're not claiming BB. So what's going on?
I'm not claiming BB.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I need you to cook for me. And you're already cool, so that's it. That's like standard for me, you know.
Yeah.
So I fuck with that.
I'm not going nowhere, so it don't matter.
Yeah. I'm right here. You feel me? That little shit wet. It barely get out.
It barely
get out. You know me.
Sweating on your shit.
Huh?
Not too much.
Yeah, homies. Yeah. It was squirting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me know when you back out here. We're gonna push your application forward. Get you enrolled.
You been said that, but you be fine.
Nah, you just be all over the place, motively. Your motives be just all over the place. Like if I was the motive, I would know that.
You don't let me show you. So who's the motive?
We'll see.
If you're the only one I'm claiming.
Am I?
Everybody knows I'm all about Blueface. So what are you talking about?
Okay. You spitting. Okay.
Everywhere I go.
Oh, okay. All right. You spitting. Rep that shit.
They know that.
Rep that shit then.
Mm-hmm.
What's my name, baby?
Blueface.
What's my name, baby? What's my name, baby?
Okay.
See, you smart. You loyal. Your future's bright, baby.
You're funny. Yeah, when you come around, claim BB. That's all I'm saying, because all I do is claim you.
All right, I'm going to get my shit together.
Yeah, do that.
All right, one love, baby. I'll call you later.
Bye. Right.
Hey, what's up, BB?
Ciao. Okay, now I guess she wants to be claimed with the rest of the other hoes that he supposedly claims. Okay, bird behavior. Okay. Now BB has been wanting to be part of the circus so bad to the point where she actually got up here and lied and said that she was pregnant. I thought for a little bit that she was actually pregnant. Okay, I thought he had 3 babies on the way, but no. Okay, so BB is not pregnant. She got up here and lied. And it's just kind of like, girl, the obsession. I'm telling you, whatever he be doing in the bedroom to these females, be having their head. He be knocking all common sense out of their head, okay? Because for real, what? So you want him to claim you along with the other 15 hoes that he got, and you want him to claim you? How is he gonna claim you? So that would mean y'all wouldn't that mean y'all would have to be together? I'm confused. Talking about, oh, I claim you. Like, girl, the buffoonery, okay? The desperation. You know? And I thought it was interesting how Blueface was like, oh, you got to cook for me. I'm like, oh, so now cooking is part of the hiring process, because all that food Nevaeh be cooking don't be looking appetizing at all. Okay, but hey, if you like it, if you like that slap, all right, whatever. Okay. So yeah, pretty crazy. So he's talking about she got to cook for her before he could like actually quote unquote push her application forward. Like, ciao. I swear, Blueface is a clown. Okay, let's get into these comments real quick. And it say Blue fan base are birds paying him to ask him questions, and he not replying and cussing them. And Blue tards. And not him using Chrisean and her boxing friends lingo. He trying hard to keep his followers and get more money because Nevaeh coming back, and he gonna go broke. Oh wait, how they gonna raise solar in that crib and it's in foreclosure, child? And once she pulled that fake pregnancy, Blue said, "Hell nah." Right. Is she trying to trip Blue like King Jr. did? Mm-hmm. And she's trying to stay relevant, and he don't want her. And where can I find a box of airheads? Because I'm trying to see something. And he a joke. Desperate. BB is too damn manly. Yeah, she do got a raspy, like, sound like she done smoke like 5 pack of Newports. Okay. He don't want her. She stay begging. He texted a few, sent a couple Apple Pays for some calls and drama. Child. Probably did. But yeah, okay. The hot mess, man. I don't know why these girls be begging to be in the circus. Like, girl, you better off just going on your merry way. Like, you know. You said I don't care how well he eats poom poom and he couldn't be a candidate whatsoever. Right. And maybe they just want an end to the industry over the bedroom stuff. Yeah, that's true too. That is true too. Because majority of them do be groupies. You don't think Blue Hat Jr.? Yeah, all his groupies as the world turns. Yeah, he's the main one that boosts her head up. Yeah, he do. He sure do. Are you staying away from sugar? It's so hard. It really is like super hard. Hold on 1 second. My bad, y'all. But yeah, it is really hard. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. Child, I'm struggling. I've been wanting, like, because I have like a sweet tooth. I've been craving like some sweets so bad, but I'm like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. And most of his entry-level employees or interns' food looks horrible, right? Yeah. Nothing I'll eat. Child, that's the plate you put upside down in the trash. For real. Especially Nevaeh's food. I'm sorry, no shade, but oh my god, that should be looking nasty. I would never. I'd be like, you know what? I already ate, babe, but thank you. For reals, like, nope. But yeah, y'all. So crazy work, absolutely crazy. Let's see. Oh yeah, Blueface did basically try to justify, Superior being in the bed with him and Nevaeh. Okay, so let me show y'all that too before we get into some other things. Okay, yeah. Let me share my screen. All right, shout out to Blue Clipped. It says Blueface responds, if you don't like Nevaeh's son being in the bed with us, tell the other women that do it too.
Me, Nevaeh, and her son sleep in the bed. Well, you should tell them other bitches that do that something, because I haven't seen that opinion for anyone else that sleeps in the bed with other men and their fucking kids. So, with that being said, me and her actually pursuing a future with children of our own. So, you're just a fucking hater, because what the fuck? Her son is at an age where he doesn't necessarily like to sleep by himself all the time. He's scared. It's dark. It's a big house. What the fuck you want us to do? Force him? Let him cry himself to sleep? I'm his stepdaddy. Get over it. And when Solar get here, it's gonna be all four of us in the bed.
You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed.
Ciao. Okay. So he's basically saying, y'all getting on my head, but y'all not getting on other people's heads. Now, I don't know. Me personally, I've never seen it. Okay. But, I don't think it's more so him being in the bed. It's just like he just be a little too close, and then he be like laying on him. And to me, it just does seem sometimes a little bit inappropriate. With that one clip that went viral, for instance, that he was literally on his leg, like, doing some sort of movement, and I don't know, it just seemed like and then he don't be like dressed appropriately, like, I just wouldn't personally want that for somebody that's not the dad. Like, that's kind of, I don't know, it just, to each his own. Me personally, I don't think that's appropriate. Okay, but if he feels like it is, then I guess so. It says the problem is that it's not his kid. If it was both of their biological child, it would be a different story. But that child has a father and is loved. Here, how you feel? How he feels about it? Typo. Did anyone ask his dad how he feels about it? But let that be pink face, though. I bet he'd have a different opinion. Right? You already know. I already know. You're pursuing a future, but still begging Jaden to come over. Exactly. I know, when he said that too, I'm like, pursuing a future, but you still out here in multiple bitches' faces. So, huh? Okay. It's not your kid, and he has a father. You're not his stepdad, Blue, but you have to actually be married to have a stepdad. The problem is her son is seeing inappropriate behavior between you and Nevaeh, and he is mimicking that behavior. Nevaeh just allows it. I think the person saying she not your girlfriend or wife and that's another man's kid. Blue, don't act slow. He deflected because he know it sound bad. Yeah, his chat going in right. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Superior does have a father now. I don't know what the dynamic is between him and Nevaeh, but she definitely it do be giving like she basically ignores his whole existence, but be calling him at the same time when she wants him to come pick up Superior. So I'm just a little bit confused with that situation for sure. Somebody said, who else does that? Right? Pink Face don't sleep with you and Jaden though. Chrisean was hanging out with Nevaeh baby daddy while streaming with Ray J. Nevada in heaven right now at the moment. And why Blue want that little boy in their bed so bad? He says, send his ass with the cameraman like y'all do Journey. Right. I'm weak. Nobody advertises it constantly but y'all. If toddler beds are 75 and up, put one in the room if he that scared. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, y'all could definitely put a little bed in the corner somewhere. Like, there's still no excuse if he's so scared. You know what I mean? And you got a big enough room. Y'all will have plenty of room. If that's the case, I feel like that would be the best bet, honestly. But yeah, y'all. So that was his little excuse. Yes, very inappropriate. That's not his dad. Exactly. I don't know. Nevaeh had her son around all her men. Yeah, she did. And that's crazy. That is crazy. So the kids aren't being disciplined. Adults are not creating proper boundaries. Yeah, true. But it's like, have y'all even tried? Like, I'm sure if they would get like, if they were to put a room together with like some toys and like, set up a little TV in there and all this stuff, like I feel like he won't be so scared. And there are things like night lights and stuff that they can get. Like, I would at least try, experiment, see how it goes before I just be like, okay, yeah, let's just come lay in the bed with us and be all up in grown folks' business. And Nevaeh's son said it's big and they started laughing. Well, that's crazy. Get a mattress in the room for him? Right. I can't stand him. I'm starting to dislike more and more every day. Right? He grinds my gears. I cannot stand him either. And Nevaeh changed her due date to September. Did she? Changing the due date again, huh? You said he put on his eggs in the Nevaeh basket before the DNA test. Right. I wouldn't say all his eggs, but he got a couple of them in there. You say he sounds tired. Yeah, he do seem a little exhausted. I've been making my own jams and preserves, but switch from sugar to raw honey. Nice. Yeah, honey has been getting me through, honestly. Like, that's what I use, like, because I have like these protein waffles, and I'll like put some honey on top of it instead of like syrup. But yeah, or I'll put it in my tea. Like, that's one sweet thing I will have. But yeah, y'all. So there's that. Okay. Let's see. I believe. Let me make sure I don't miss nothing before we move on. I think we covered the important parts. Oh yeah, let's get into Rella real quick, because she did come up here as well and has something to say regarding Blueface, because obviously she is carrying his child. I don't know why he's being so cruel to Rella, but hold on one second. All right. It says, Rella baby fires back at Blueface. You may as well say we didn't smash. Okay. Let me zoom in. All right, let's get into it.
At this point, just say we ain't never had sex. That would be a little bit more believable. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me tell you something. Just be like, we had imaginary sex. We ain't never had unprotected sex ever. Just say that. Like, that would be a little bit more believable than going with this narrative saying that motherfuckers want you to have so many baby mamas. Give it up. Give it up, Dada. Just give it up. Like, you want me to be on your dick like all these bitches? I want you, Dada. I miss you, Dada. Come here, Dada. I miss the dick. I need that. Gotta have that immediately. I want it, Dada. Like, mama want that, Dada. Where are you at? I missed it. Like, this is how you want me to be? Like, I'm confused. Like, leave me the fuck alone. At this point, just say, we ain't a...
Chill. Okay, so I think it's Blueface. Well, he did. I probably should show you that video because he did say, like, he did make a comment because people were asking him with the little voice, the voice thingy, the TTS, I think it's called. Somebody had asked him about like all the baby mamas and stuff, and he was just like, maybe I should show y'all that. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all in a second what I'm talking about. But yeah, this was her response to that. It seems like, and yeah, like a little cringe towards the end. I'm like, girl, what? Huh? Now you're losing me, okay? Like, what are we talking about? But you know, I just don't get why Blueface is doing her like this. Like, is it because she's a little bit, you know, darker than the other ones? And not even by much. She's really not that, like, she's caramel. She's not like, you know, she's not that dark, but she is darker than what he usually, you know, goes for, you know, compared to Nevaeh and Jaden, of course. But you know, I really wonder, is that what it is? Because I don't know. Like, he just, maybe it's because she's keeping it, because he was trying to get her to, you know, fetus deletus, but she was adamant on not getting rid of the child, okay? And maybe that's why he's mad or throwing a little fit. Like, you know, and then he made a comment. That's another thing, because he did say something about, you know, oh, how you saying you the baby mama and the baby not here yet? I'm like, okay, but you're just saying that to Nevaeh, though. Like, I'm confused. Okay. But I'm gonna try to find that video in a sec. Let's just zoom through these comments real quick. It says at this point, Rella has a better chance at Blueface claiming her baby before Junior. Child. Yeah, Rella, if you're keeping a child, enjoy your pregnancy stress-free. Hit him with the DNA and then get your child support, right? I'll never understand a woman putting herself through this. Her whole existence is about to be her trying to get him to be involved. Wasn't she just with Dean and AB? Y'all can like her or not, but she really don't be messing with no one in the circus. They start with her and people think she's supposed to sit back and be quiet. Hell no. You come looking for me, here I go. It says, girl, stop, you're embarrassing yourself. He said he don't want this one. What's her mama's act? Because she need to gather her up and take her phone. Nobody mentioned her. He ignored each question. About her. Child. Yeah, he did. Give it up, girl. He done gave it up, child. Girl, ain't gonna even be no child support to collect. None of the income in his name besides royalties, and those are already in collection, child. It says, I'll never understand how these females think. This is a good look. We need to bring Shane back for real, not for reals. With a little media training, I see Rella having a lot of brand deals and content, to be honest. Yeah, she's a cute girl. She's a cute girl. She's starting to be sickening too, right? Yeah, that's why I said, like, you know, that last part had me like a little cringy a little bit. And she is pretty. Yeah, I love how she don't say anything until her name is mentioned. And keep having a stress-free pregnancy and watch from behind the scenes like us. I'll show y'all the comment that Blueface had made on his stream. Hold on real quick, because I did just see that. There we go. There we go. Let me share my screen.
This one's his baby mama. That one's his baby mama. That one's his baby mama. Oh my gosh, he has so many. Shout out to Scorpio List for the sub. Let's go. But I don't mind. It adds to the controversy. So keep it up. These bitches don't even got kids. These bitches ain't even had the babies yet, and they my baby mama somehow. That don't even make fucking sense. But we'll continue. I don't know how bitch my baby mama ain't even had a kid yet. But hey, add it up. I thought your baby mama is somebody that you have kids that are alive by. I didn't know you guys counted like all the other shit. So that's how I know you guys are just haters. These bitches ain't even had the kids yet. These bitches could have a miscarriage and you gonna look stupid as fuck. And be like, oh yeah, she didn't even have a baby yet. How the fuck you calling her his baby mama, you dumb bitch? Bitches haven't even survived the fucking labor yet. But I can tell you guys want to add it up. I can tell. I love that though. Keep adding. Keep on fucking adding. I think I'm gonna text the bitch right now and say you pregnant and it's mine. So everyone can think I have more kids on the way because it's such a fucking topic of conversation. All right, Chad, I texted her. So let's add her to the list of 5 baby mamas. Let's go for 5. Yep, this one's his baby mama. That one's his baby mama. That one's his baby mama. Oh my gosh, he has so many.
Ciao. Okay. So, y'all seen that? So he, you know, it's basically low-key saying what I was saying, that, you know, yeah, y'all saying that I got so, you know, this girl pregnant, that girl pregnant, but it's like, you know, whatever, it gets the, you know, it keeps up the controversy or something like that, he said. Okay. Which is crazy. Like, sir, ain't no controversy. You was out here giving it out, all right, raw, and now you got 2 babies on the way. Okay. And then he had made a comment. That's the part I was telling y'all about, where he was like, you know, how are you somebody's BM and the baby's not even here yet? I'm like, huh? Because you've been, you know, Nevaeh be calling you baby daddy, and you know, you be calling her baby mama, so I'm perplexed. Okay, just say you're not messing with Rella, okay? Crazy work. Now he did text somebody. Apparently he said, you know, say you're pregnant and the baby's mine. Okay. So I guess he's trying to imply that, you know, he could be, you know, somebody's pregnancy could be a storyline, or, you know, he could just be telling people to say that and y'all gonna run with it type of thing. Okay. But I think it's just all part of his, you know, manipulation tactics. Okay. Unfortunately, you know, for some reason, he don't want to claim Rella's baby. Okay. Now that girl doesn't give me any reason to question if he's the father or not. Okay. She don't seem like the type to, you know, get up here and lie. But it just amazes me how, you know, he is so sure that, you know, Nevaeh's baby is his, but for some reason, you know, when it comes to Rella, it's like she gets a whole different treatment. You know, like, it really is crazy. It really is. I don't understand it. Like, why even lay down with the girl if you don't like her for real, or if, what's going on here? Okay. I'm confused. I'm confused. And Nevaeh hasn't dropped her baby yet either. Exactly. And he just said earlier he has 2 baby mamas. So does that mean, right? Exactly. I'm so confused why he's so annoyed with Rella being a potential BM. He could be saying we don't know the paternity yet or something, but he gets ill about it. He does. He sure does. So Nevaeh not his baby mom. He a little slow sometimes. To claim a miscarry is foul. So then Rock is his other BM if that's what he's saying then. And Nevaeh, he talking to you. Nevaeh ain't had her kid yet either. So what you talking about? Exactly. I don't think he thinks before speaking sometimes. Cause he knows he messed up with Rella. They have no type of bond or connection. So she's just gonna be an extra BM if that's really his child. And she's definitely gonna put him on child support. Blueface is hitting everything raw, but he really isn't. From listening to his convo the other day, some of them getting it raw, but not the entire squad. I just think if Jaden was willing to have more kids, none of these bras would be pregnant. But him sitting for almost 2 years, he came out with that fertile sperm. Look at anyone who just came home, and you'll see a baby there or coming. You say he's a colorist? Yes, what it be given sometimes. To be given that because I just don't get it. He said pH balance equals fish. I'm weak, right? That part. Do y'all see Rock's mouth with them outbreaks? I did see that. Yeah, I sure did. That's crazy. You said Sean will be next. Oh Lord. Ooh, I sure hope not. And he needs to grow up. He got a real son watching everything. Exactly. Getting older. Very, very smart. Okay. He wants everyone to know he's out here giving it out raw, dogging everyone and anyone and everyone. Exactly. Exactly. I thought he would learn something being locked in prison, but his trifling ass didn't. Yeah. I swear it seemed like it just got worse. It definitely got worse. He said, I'm outgrowing this. They stagnant, not evolving. Yeah, he dumb. I don't like him at all. He ain't worth 2 nickels rubbed together, right? Yeah, Blue sounds exhausted and like he is on the edge with the chat, right? Yeah, he was getting a little snappy a little bit. He was. Um, you say he's a weirdo? Yeah, he is. Absolutely. He said, I'm not in the Matrix. This MK to the girl ain't gonna be subject. God gonna get them. Oh, you already know. Yep. Yeah, she kissed Junior with that mouth, right? I'm saying, like, it was real bumpy. Like, I know them non-filters is killing her right now. Nevaeh is somehow connected to powerful people, so maybe that is why he claims some people over others. Interesting theory. But yeah, y'all. So there's that. Okay. Pretty crazy. Okay. Yeah, Blueface is something else. It really is. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Okay, the lights are on, but nobody's home. Okay. Let me show y'all this, and then we'll move on. All right. It says Blueface agreed with chat. It says some women, including Nevaeh, switch up once they get their spots. Okay, let's get into it, y'all.
That would a nigga like me.
Bridge 17 tipped $10. I think this is who Neva is. Women put up a facade until they feel like their spot is solidified. Neva thinks because that baby might be yours she got you. So she's being herself. But she makes no sense because she agreed to the life.
See, that was a good TTS right there. That perfect further proves my point that women just try to get you, butter you up, act a certain type of way until they feel like they got you a certain type of way or to a certain level. And then that's when they start, I'm going to go leave and I'm going to go fuck this guy and suck this guy's dick and you're going to be heartbroken and sad and whoop. No, not me, chap. I'm just going to have another bitch come through and suck the pain out of me. Dead homies. I mean,
King tipped $10. Do you think after the baby she will change? And is she jealous or jaded?
I don't know. I guess I'm different. I don't know. I feel like females they're not used to a nigga like me. Just because in my
Chrisean
own
21 tipped $10. Why do you mention everyone except the one we want to talk about, and that's rock. We don't want to hear about Stewie or King or Stunner. Just rock.
Shut the fuck up. I ain't dealt with a nigga like me
Bridge
before.
17 tipped $10. I think this is who Neva is. Women put
Oh shoot, was I on mute this whole time? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, I hate when I do that. How annoying. Okay. I hate that. Sorry, y'all. I literally just realized. Um, Hold on. You said, oh, he's learning to stream and he seems depleted and he's pulled in too many directions. Yeah, gotta not get upset at the chat even when they troll. Yeah, exactly. Even though they was being a little harsh, like they, with the questions, but I mean, hey, I think he's just more so getting annoyed at them asking like about the same people that he probably does not care to address in that moment. Like, if Blue miserable, looking for love in the wrong place, self-sabotage himself. Yeah, definitely miserable. He says, look the pain out of him. And this man needs medication and intensive therapy. I'm weak. Right. Definitely does. Definitely does need some. I think therapy would be beneficial for him if he were to be honest with himself. Like I said, you got to be honest with yourself before you go, to a licensed therapist, the skilled, licensed professional. They can't really help you if you're not being real, if you're not being honest, so yeah. I hope one day he does consider it, because I really be like wanting to see Blueface like evolve for real. Like, how kind of like Boom Gang, like he's like done changed his whole life around now. Like he's, into he's spiritual and he's like, he's just more of a man now, even with all the tattoos on his face and stuff like that. I would love to see that happen for Blueface. Honestly, I would. I would love to see him actually grow up and mature and, be a better example, at least for his kids. You know what I mean? I seriously would, but honestly, at this rate, I don't see it happening anytime soon. Okay? I really don't. I really don't. He's too stuck in his ways. Very much too stuck in his ways. You think she's gonna send him back? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that girl crazy as hell. I wouldn't be surprised. But that's okay, because Karma gonna spend the block if she do. He'll be back in heavy. Yeah. Substances. If it has nothing going for itself. Yep. Blueface is trash. Yeah, those are the type he like. That's why his like for Chrisean is so deep, child. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. If Blue Dad failed his son, now Blue Balls Blue doing it to his son. Yeah, they curse. Unfortunately, I really, really hate that for Javon, because man, especially Javon, I want to see him, break the cycle, break the generational curse for real. I think he's capable. I really do, but unfortunately, it does kind of give like his dad is already kind of, you know, teaching him to be a certain way, or teaching him like bad habits, bad like, I just don't see it for him, but maybe I could be wrong. Maybe he's going to grow up and be like, just make better decisions than his dad did, because yeah. You said dark skinned women reminds him of his mama. Yeah, that's true. That is a good point. Uncle Sean is definitely on a mission to send him back to jail, and he deserves it. Yeah, because he should have never started back with her. Yeah, I agree. He had no business doing that at all. At all. Hey, Sila Shay. You said they nasty Jaden too. They blackball from the industry. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, came out and got worse. He did. He absolutely did. I feel sorry for the kids. Yeah, they surrounded by pure ignorance. Exactly. Literally, that's it. It's like, sheesh. Being around people like that, they don't stand a chance, honey. Unfortunately. I think Javon may break the cycle because I'm sure he gets teased by his friends at school. Yeah, I sure hope so. I don't know. It's just something about him that I feel like, you know, he's going to be the one that's going to be different. That's not going to try to, you know, carry on the clown legacy. You know what I mean? He may never mature at all. Look at his father, right? Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately. But yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. Moving right along, let's go ahead and get into Journey. Okay, so Journey did graduate preschool today. So let me just show y'all some clips from that. Hold on one second here. All right. All right, shout out to House of Blues. It says Blueface and Jaden celebrating their daughter Pinkface graduating preschool today.
Journey.
No.
Stupid.
You have to wear it.
Stupid. No.
That's not. I don't want to do it
You have to wear it like all the other kids.
No. 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 I want to take it off. It's hot.
Bring that Hennessy, Mr. Sappho. Where that Henny at, dog?
God damn, what
Some
y'all
of that
doing?
Henny.
Did it warm up?
Let me some of that Henny.
The what?
Some of that hen dog.
The head dog?
Jaden, you got your whole booty tattoo on here. Oh my God. Oh yeah, you strong if you can get hurt. Bring that.
Ciao. Let me show y'all another clip from her graduation. Here we go.
No, stay. No, you can't do that right now. Just stay over there.
No.
Can you stay over there, please?
No, it's not.
Go back over there.
No, Dada.
Please.
No.
It's your toy. Go over there.
No.
One more time.
Like, that girl looked just like her daddy. I don't know why people be saying, oh, that's Bodine. It's like, huh? Do y'all see the resemblance? Okay.
So pretty.
No, I don't want to.
Oh my God. Okay, well, congratulations. Now, which one of these little boys you be talking to? Huh? Luke? Who the heck is Luke? Which one is Luke?
Journey, are you going to use your
No, stay. Come here. You're going to show me Luke right now.
This is Journey's passport. So she was putting it. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Okay, let's take some pictures real quick. Oh, pick her up.
Huh? Let me pick you up. Which one is Luke?
Here, take a picture. Jazz. Jazz. Where are you going?
With the cool hair.
Short window.
Oh, hell no, girl. Come here. You're gonna show me Luke right now. Which one is Luke?
Here, take a picture. Jazz. Jazz. Where are you going?
With the cool hair.
Short window.
Oh, hell no, girl.
Journey, look it. Journey.
Look at the camera.
Good job. Smile, smile, everyone. Yay! Good job, Jojo. Woo!
No. Which one is Luke? Show me Luke. Huh? Here.
Tell your daddy it's time for that USC. It's a little update. We are still waiting on a few children, so give us at least 15. It's a little update.
Let me see all the pictures.
I'm sad.
Are you gonna cry?
I already did.
Oh, you already cried?
Oh.
Fucking A.
Okay.
You're messing up your wedding dress.
I'm sad.
Woo! Go Pink Face. Yeah.
Yay, Nico!
What's up, chat?
Grandma.
Be quiet, come on.
I don't know.
Okay. So cute. All right. So Pink Face done graduated from preschool. All right. So yeah, that's good to see her excelling in her schooling. All right. And she's off to kindergarten. So congrats to her. Congrats to Pink Face. Somebody said I know them teachers glad she out of there. I'm so weak. Right with her badass. Screaming. The Journey Pink Face Porter will forever be the only female that will get Blue to do whatever she wants and whenever she wants, and he will do it with a smile on his face. It says, despite all the chaos that the circus brings us, I really love how they all love the kids. The circus is really just their moneymaker. I don't give a F what y'all say about Blue. He loves those Porter children. He don't care about nobody but Luke with the cool hair, right? He trying to figure out who Luke is. And Pink Face just made their day. And Blueface is right. Pink Face is ahead of her time. Just she's so pretty. Yeah, very beautiful girl. And that man did not care about no graduation. He was there to scope out Luke, child. The Journey is too cute. That's Carlissa's twin for sure. And she looked like Blueface to me. And Javon hugging her, such a sweet big brother. Yeah. So, yeah. So, there were some clips from her graduation today. Okay. And you said, too bad you're not in school. Exactly. Yep. Money can't buy love, time, and effort. That's true. Clock it. If Blue looking like his mama, you're the person he don't like. He do look like Carlissa, don't he? Look just like his mama. I'm surprised he should. He showed up. It's good for him. Y'all know the kid's happy for that, right? Yeah. A very sweet day. Yeah, it is. It's Javon holding on to her. It's so sweet. Yeah, that was cute. Like, oh, Nothing like a sibling bond, for real. The little girl needs some discipline. Yeah, she definitely do. Definitely trying to be saying that. Yeah, the Cash App beggar. Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean that's not his baby? Girl, are you blind? Okay, because she got her whole daddy face. I'm not lying. I hope they get shut down in Zeus Network and not doing society any justice. Yeah, true. That is true. The blue falling off and Chrisean, all things come to an end eventually. I'll be glad when they era disappeared off the internet, right? But until then, we're going to be talking about it. Yeah, Javon does seem more laid back. Yeah. And you said no kid wants to see their mom getting dogged out. Are he going to resent Blue for that? Yeah, he is. Absolutely. But yeah, y'all. Those are just some clips from the graduation. Now, hold on one second. They did have basically a little after party at Chuck E. Cheese. Here, I'll show y'all this real quick. This was a sweet moment. All right. Shout out to Blue Clips.
You don't want to go say hi to him? Go give him a fist bump. You don't want to give him a fist bump? You want to say hi to Chucky, Mama? Go ahead. You can say hi. Run that back, Chucky. Hi, Chucky.
Okay. Now Carlissa. Okay. I think she forgot where she was for a minute. Because why is you over there twerking like that? Wait, I digress. Okay. But yeah, so Chuck E. Cheese came out and danced with the kids. It's like watching Shameless. We could say a lot about Mama Blue, but she's an amazing grandmother. Yeah, I don't care. Carlissa let the hell out them kids. She do. She does. Okay. Um, but yeah. So there's another little clip from the Chuck E. Cheese they went to. Now let me show y'all this because I was like, what is going on? 1 second. Because Carlissa was basically checking in with Blueface and he just wasn't trying to hear it. I think at this point he just don't really, I don't want to say he doesn't like his mom. I feel like he just doesn't really trust his mom. So I don't think she would be a person that he would go to when, like, he needs somebody to talk to, or he needs to vent and stuff like that, because he knows, his mom does have, tend to have a pretty big mouth, and she's always like, spilling people's tea and stuff. So he probably just don't really trust her like that. But let's get into this right here. It says Carlissa tries to talk to Blueface about Chrisean, but he wasn't having it. We'll get into it.
You want me to go tell him to come back out here and get back on his job? She introduced him to me, her dad. You all right, John? Mentally?
Are you?
Every day you just have a lot of stuff going on. I just be wondering how you feel. Like,
I feel great every day.
it just keeps biting you in the ass.
I feel great every day. My ass don't hurt at all.
That's good.
Good now. I know you was trying to do a good thing.
I don't know what you talking about.
You don't?
No idea.
I'm just saying. You want some cookies on the internet?
I don't got nothing to do with my real life. Not even a little bit. I think you need to get your eyes checked, Mom.
I got them checked.
That's good though.
No cookies for me, Dad.
Sammy,
Is the cookies good?
do you like cookies?
You want me to go tell him to come back out here and get back on his job?
Okay. So yeah, he definitely was not having it. Okay, it just seemed like he ain't want to really update her on nothing, you know. And I think she was being genuine, asking him like if he was okay mentally and stuff, you know. But maybe it's because of the things that have been said these past couple of days. Okay. Maybe she's concerned about her son. And his mental state. Okay. And I don't think she's wrong for that as a mom, you know. We want to make sure our kids are good, make sure they're, you know, their mind is in the right place and all that stuff. But Blueface probably looks at it in a different perspective, like, oh, you just trying to be nosy type of thing, you know? You just want to spread my business, you know? So, yeah, although she means well, I feel like she does. Yeah, Blueface just, I think it's just so too much that's been going on between them. That kind of affects their relationship in a way. Like I said, I don't think, you know, if Blueface ever needed somebody to like seriously needed somebody to talk to, I don't think it would be his mom. I don't think he would run to his mom about it at all. But then that's kind of low key Carlissa's part, because it's like you kind of showed him that, you know, he can't trust you for real. You know, you can't hold water. But let's check these comments real quick. It says, it seems like Blue has a lot of resentment towards his mom, and it feels like she tries to overcompensate for it on the internet. Yeah. Yep. He's never in the moment with his kids. He's always on his phone. Yep. These feeds are just to play happy families for the camera. She asked, was he okay because of him asking Chrisean to come to Baltimore for some peace? If you haven't noticed, he acts like if he ignored things, it'll go away. He literally said that about the Rella girl being pregnant. He doesn't want to speak about the Chrisean situation because he doesn't want to give her clout or any attention. He'd rather handle her privately, even though she clearly showed all those messages. And Jaden looks pissed, like, why you bringing up Sean right now? You could tell they don't talk outside of events. Yep. Yeah, Jaden know him so well. See how she quietly intervened, started causing distractions, right? See how Jaden minded her business? Chrisean would have been right there jumping in the conversation, running her mouth. Even the baby knew she was clickbaiting. She's too invested in him and Chrisean. She trying to get him to say something so she can go on another rant. Right. Exactly. Somebody said he hates Carlissa. Yeah, it's funny she went off on Chrisean for allegedly implicating him, but then the next day you try to go and you try to goad him into incriminating himself on stream. It says all this for views, but he really wants to talk about it in front of his baby mom and his kids. Okay. So yeah, y'all. I don't know. I wouldn't say he hates his mom. I just think he does not necessarily agree with a lot of the things that she does and says. Yeah, that boy knows his mama. She just looking for content. Right, right. Exactly. Wrong place. She should have talked to him privately. Exactly. Yeah, she should have. Cause I be telling my sons off. I have 3 close to blue age. Oh wow. You be going off, girl. Because just looking for content. Yeah, could be. It ain't one last. Look what happened to Charles Netta. Child. Hey, Upday. Hey, love. He said he needs to give that little girl Bible to study. Is it cold in California? I don't think so. But yeah. So there's that. Now let me show y'all one more clip because this kind of had me flabbergasted. Okay, so Carlissa had, I guess, tripped. Okay, and so she was literally on the floor, and Blueface did not think one time to help his mother up. Okay, somebody else had to come step in and help her up. I said, "Oh my goodness, this is crazy. You're not gonna help your elderly mom off the floor?" Okay. So it says, did Carlissa just trip? Shout out to Blue Clip, by the way. It says, why didn't Blueface help her up though? Okay.
You about to go on the trampoline? Yeah, she all on the floor. She get up. Let's see how hard it is for her to get up.
Make sure you get our Cinderella shoes.
Dang, she went back down? Tired of that game already?
Okay, child. I said, well, damn, you can't help your mama? Okay, I don't know. I didn't like that. You know, feel what you want to feel about Carlissa, but that was messed up. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just picturing my mama on the floor. Like the way I would have ran over there and helped her up. Like, what are we doing? I think this low key does show that Blueface really don't too much care for Carlissa. Okay, he don't. And then you recording it. Put the phone down and help your damn mama. Okay, lady in her like, how old is she? I think she in her like mid-50s or something, mid to late 50s, something like that. You know, I don't know. That rubbed me the wrong way. I ain't like that shit. I ain't like that shit at all. Mm-mm. But let's see what people are saying. It says the way a man treats his mama tells you everything you need to know. Exactly. Exactly. But hey, cute family though. He swear he's such a good person and good dad, but no real man will just let their mom stay on the floor whether she fell, tripped or not. That's so sad. The worker had to help his 53-year-old mama. Oh, she's 53. He's sad. Very sad. Pathetic. Honestly. Come on, bro. He literally said, let's see how long it takes for her to get up. Everything for content. He a streamer now. Blue having an out-of-body experience when that camera on. He was being funny because she's older in age. And that man does not care about his mother. And he has told y'all that time and time again. Literally recording and laughing at her. It says, this show how much respect he has for her. My boys would never. Right. And whenever I have a bad day, I just go watch Nevada's Jubilee dance, and then I'm overcome with gratitude that I'm not her. And And he can't distinguish when she's serious and when she's doing it up for the cameras, when cameras are around. This is why he acts like that towards her on camera. It didn't help her because he thinks she's over exaggerated and doesn't want to entertain that. But it's sad because regardless, that's his mom. Mind you, he does the very thing he judges her for, whether he realizes it or not. Yep. In a way, yeah, that's true. It says, "Damn, Blueface, you couldn't help your mama up. This the son she goes hard for, even when he's wrong." Exactly. She down there at her age for her granddaughter Blue. But what you could have did next time, help her up, man. Yeah, exactly. He don't like his mammy, and she probably drunk, and he really doesn't like her. Somebody said I love this for her. Oh my goodness. Y'all wrong. Hold on 1 second. My bad, y'all. But yeah, okay. So pretty pathetic if you ask me. Okay, everything doesn't need to be content. If you see your mama on the floor, come on, man. Joking or not, I would have helped. Like, what are we doing? Okay, that's sad. Honestly, really is. Um, you said Carlissa appears strong and she cries in silence because how her kids treat her. Yeah, she do. You could tell. For real. The pink face dress is cute. It was cute. Yeah, she looks very cute. You blew wrong and not helping his mama, right? I said, "Oh, really?" And she didn't trip. She was taking Journey shoes off and putting on the socks so she can go on the trampoline. Oh, okay. That's crazy. He's an elderly mom. Oh, for real? Like, come on, man. Gotta help the elderly. He said, "I'm gonna tell them the truth." Carlissa's sitting there quiet, but on the internet, she runs her mouth. Yeah, she do quite a bit. But yeah, y'all. So just wanted to show you that real quick because I just thought it was crazy. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. My bad, y'all. It was getting a little chilly in here. I had to turn my fan off real quick. But let's go ahead and get into Chrisean. Okay. So it's been a lot of speculation going on online about like Junior, his whereabouts, and like, whether they were at his at Blueface's house or not. Okay. Hold on 1 second here. Pull up the first receipt. Let's get into this clip first. There was a specific video. I think it's this one, maybe. Yeah. All right, so we'll play a couple of clips from her live stream last night. I think we tuned in for a few minutes last night. probably like 10 minutes or so. Hold on. So we just gonna briefly watch a couple clips from it real quick. All right, it says Chrisean drops receipts, says Blue asked to hide in Baltimore and left Junior at his home. She asked him about the Bible pillows too.
This is how I started. He texted 3 times, chat. I got a pass. He got a pass to go on tour, not to Baltimore. Can y'all see it? I said, yeah, but what are you expecting? You did not baby Chrisean. You fed the Bible pillows to your dog. I don't know exactly what you want from me. I'm surprised that you said you want to come. You calling saying you want to come for a week. At what cost? There's turmoil, damage. You had a lot of things going on. Am I supposed to act like a robot? He said, to be honest, I just want to break from everything and hide somewhere on some peace type. He literally begging to run to me. Like, I don't get it. Then he feel like, oh, I chose this faith-driven route. I don't like talking about my drama. I don't like talking about my business. I don't like when somebody keep playing with our kid. I keep reconciling. Whatever, right? So I put my foot down for yesterday when I went to the gym. So this will happen. So I'm like, I'm about to leave. He said, okay. I said, I'm about to train. He said, you coming right back? I said, yeah, the training's at 12 a.m. I said, you want me to take baby Chrisean? He was like, no, he could stay. He was so mad that I left to go work out. You know what he did? He left the baby upstairs. And then, like, his dad is downstairs. He didn't tell me that he was leaving the baby. He didn't even tell me he was leaving the house when I left. I would have never left Chrisean in the house. He wanted me to pull up, so I banged on the door, nobody answering. Everybody did sleep. I bang, 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 bang. I call his phone. He said, I'm on my way. I said, dang, you not here? I said, you with baby Chrisean? I swear to God, he started doing evil stuff. First, he was cool. He was watching the baby. Then it turned to evil stuff, bro. Hold on. I said, that's what I said. I said, damn, okay. Where Chrisean? You ain't even communicating, you left. You with him? Were he with you? No, he's upstairs by himself. Look. This is how I started.
Yeah. Okay. So she's up there like showing all these so-called receipts, okay, that I don't know. Now, I did say last night, I don't know. I feel like, could the receipts be actual receipts? Yeah, but at the same time, could it be fake? Yes, okay, because, you gotta kind of take what Chrisean says and shows with a grain of a grain of salt because, like I said, this girl is very much a habitual liar, okay? But I don't know, in this instance, I feel like some of it can be true, some of it not. You know what I mean? I don't believe everything, but some bits and pieces of it, I do kind of feel like I don't think she's really capping about that, okay? Now, the internet has been talking, and for me, I've seen a lot of people saying that they feel like she, it's a fake text thread. She's lying. She was never there. Okay. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, okay? Do y'all think she's telling the truth? Do y'all think she's lying? Do you think Blue's lying? Or telling the truth? I'm gonna check the comments in the meantime, okay? It says she's trying to set him up like her ex Ronnie. Blueface needs to stop playing with fire, right? Yeah, girl, this is why his mama be dragging you. You're moving out of spite now. You've been claiming that man as your baby daddy all over the internet, but he still ain't publicly claiming the baby. That's what really got you heated, right? Yeah, she could post receipts, screenshots, videos, and every piece of proof imaginable, and people will still say she's lying. At that point, it's not about evidence. It's about the fact that they don't like her. For someone who doesn't want to be involved, she sure has an interesting way of staying out of the circus. A person who wants no parts would ignore all the chatter and keep it pushing. And she is eager to let the other women know he is checking for her, right? Yep. Yep. I don't understand how Blue has so many people convinced that everything he says is true, right? Yep, Chrisean got y'all fooled too, acting like she's done with him and moved on, but still giving it to him every chance she get. It ain't about the baby with her either. It's not. It's not. Because if that man is sitting there, saying that that's not his child and he's, not claiming the baby, why are you trying to, force the child on him? If he said that's not his baby, then be like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got me, okay? Sometimes you just gotta do that. Because I wish the hell I would be over here like, oh, well, he doesn't claim the child, but I'm still gonna try to, that's my baby forever. No, if you feel like you're not the dad, you feel like that's not your baby, okay. I'm not finna beg you to be in the child's life. F it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I would have got a test done personally. That's why I don't understand, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's like all the like you got the internet and the frenzy when all you gotta do is just take a test. Both of y'all go down to the little place, the little testing place, take a test. You know what I'm saying? And shut everybody up. It's really that simple. It really is. If she's young, she wants her child to have a father until the child reaches the age 4 or 5. She will continue to try, but for the first 2 years, she's gonna try. She's gonna keep trying harder for. Excuse me. The child after the baby makes 5. Mom falls off. The Debbie Dad facts. Go look it up. Chrisean whole stream is about Blue. The way her fans lose it when she mentioned on anyone else's stream, but are okay with this is so typical. I think those is old though. When he went to Baltimore on tour, they said those say May 29th this June, y'all. That's a grown ass man who not over her using the baby to get next to her, but she allowing it. I'm not letting nobody play with my child. I don't care who the father is. Exactly. Yeah. It is what that's low key what it's giving because I be confused because it's like, a few weeks ago he was all smiles like when she was on the phone talking about, oh, I'll drop anything for you and stuff like that. So what is this energy? Okay. At this point, I'm convinced everybody in the circus just bipolar or something, like, because it just be all over the place. Like, it really do be all over the place. Let me see. I don't like talking about my drama, but here you are. Upset because Blue won't mention Junior and trying to lock him up because of that. Junior was left with Papa Blue, not on his own. That's why Donta said not to give him access to baby, and you like that until he knows you can't be played with like this. Gradually works towards it. All you could do is pray for him now. Coming to the net won't fix it. I've been Team Rock and I thought she learned, but no. They need to keep all their dealing together private and off the net and off stream. Blue has actually been respectful at not mentioning them. She should try it. You have nothing to prove to strangers. Yeah. And I think that's initially, you know, what Blueface was trying to do. All of a sudden, I don't know, it's just confusing. Like, sir, so I really feel like what got him upset is the fact that she got on her live stream like so eager to be like, oh yeah, shout out to W, my baby father. Like, girl, he probably ain't want nobody in the business. Okay, we wouldn't have known none of this if she didn't come up here and say that. Okay, but let's kind of like run it back a little bit because, you know, this girl was on tour with him, and then like she popped up on his tour, and then you know, she had FaceTimed him not too long ago. So I'm just like, huh? What done happened? Okay. Hold on one second. It just don't make no damn sense. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. So let's hold on real quick. Here we go. Okay. Like, got this girl performing at his show. Okay. Got her pulling up to the show. Like, I ain't gonna play it because the music playing, but yeah, like, okay. Got her in front of your little crowd or whatever. All right. Then you had her in a tour bus. Okay. But Junior was not there. So I'm wondering, okay, was that because Junior was not there? Okay, but now that he is here, is that why you don't care to be on camera or something? Maybe he's embarrassed, you know, because the last time he had him on camera, you know, had them on camera, people was like, you know, kind of having things to say about, you know, concerns regarding Junior and all type of stuff. And how he should be, you know, stepping up and helping his you know, quote unquote son. Okay. Let's get into this real quick.
What do you mean? I was just finished. I was just finished. I just wanted to pray very well. You know, that's all I got. Huh? I think that's all I've been wrapped in lately. Especially the prayer part. It was like, it was in the back. I was in it too. What? Amen. You know, I ain't got no ill intent.
Don't she look a little high? Yeah, I think this night she was probably both of them. Okay. Drunk and high.
I just want to spread the love of Jesus. That's it. Like, you don't gotta be religious to be like, oh yeah, yada yada yada, and then make you not get yourself involved with certain people because of what you believe in. You have to just stand 10 toes what you believe in, and it'll make an impact. But that's what I see tonight too. I came in, but then you were saying bust it down. I was like, man, I gotta go. Talk to the chat. Chat? Nah, chat. I don't even know you. I don't know you like that. I'm sorry. No disrespect, but it's not my language.
Hey, gangsters.
Huh?
See me closer?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I jumped off the.
Right after I praise God, conviction came. Out of there, out of there. And then I freaking lost my AirPod, bro. I'm like, man, I'm mad. Now I gotta go buy some AirPods. I got like 8 AirPods.
It looks like that. Or is that my phone?
It's because we in this room, man. It's doing like this weird. Yeah, hold on. Let me try to fix it. Hold up.
What you about to do?
Oh yeah, no, the flash made it worse.
Tell me about it.
Chat, you guys have a great time.
We did. Bye.
Thank you guys for coming, man. See y'all the next Yakking and Washington.
Good. We good, chat. Howdy, Lewis. You take this shit way too serious. God bless y'all.
All right.
Like that, man.
No. Just turn it off.
Yeah.
Click it.
I gotta end it out here. I'm gonna take it to the back.
I know you got the crowd, sir.
Definitely, nah. You got that
From
shit.
the top, right?
Yeah.
But I won't talk to no bitches for you. I'll sleep right here. For real. I'll sleep right here on the couch and I'll talk to no bitches for you.
That one. Come on.
All right, I'm gonna stay right here. Say hi to the chat. Oh, they did, Oobies. Who's that talking in the background? That's your friend? Damn.
You don't know mom voice by now.
This is. Fuck. Fuck. Hey. Hey, you hear me? Are you listening? Okay, listen. Just bitches here, but I'll stay right here if you talk to me.
Show me how to do it real quick.
You're doing this online.
What? Not this open.
Huh?
Come on.
Huh? For real. I'll leave all the bitches and sleep right here. You should go tomorrow? I don't want to go tomorrow. Nah. Yeah, go. Fuck. Go somewhere real quick. Without the stream? Yeah, 2 seconds. Okay. 2 seconds without the stream, bro.
Okay. So these are the type of things, and my bad, y'all. I was on mute earlier. So sorry about that. But these are the type of things that be having me like, huh? Okay, I'm confused. Like I just don't understand the shift in energy. Okay, maybe something happened behind the scenes that we don't know about that got him, acting like that, or maybe they really just wasn't over there. Okay, all of these could be possibilities. Honestly, me personally, in my opinion, I do feel like they was over there just because, Chrisean was spotted in the studio. Okay. Now, as far as how long they were there, that's kind of up to question. I don't know. It could have been a couple hours. It could have been, longer than that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they was there for like maybe like an hour, and then she kind of made it seem like it was longer than that or something, or try to make it seem that way. Okay. But yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm just a little confused as to why Blueface is acting the way he is now. Okay. But let's get into more. Hold on one second. Let's get into this here. Let me share my screen. This was kind of crazy. Shout out to Coy Lombardi. It says Crystal Rock got to be mentally unwell. She needs a 72-hour psych hold because what sane person says something like this? And the fact that she's responsible for taking care of Sunny Doe makes it even more concerning. All right, let's get into it, y'all.
So you don't want to be at my fight holding your son? No. He don't want to be front row to my victory. I think he want to be front row, like at my funeral. That's what it's given. Like if I had a funeral, God forbid, he would be front row. He won't even be crying. He'll just be front row. So you don't want to be at my fight holding your son?
Nah, for real, cause girl, what? Okay. So yeah, she talking about, oh, he don't want to be front center when I'm, boxing, but when I perish or whatever, he gonna be front row. Like you sure about that? Okay. I don't know, but it is kind of an odd statement to make. Okay. I don't know what this girl's obsession is with, like, death and stuff like that, but it's really it's very strange. Okay. It's very strange. But if she's talking like that, it's like like I think she just is looking for sympathy, and I think You know, honestly, I think it's a cry for help too. Like I've been saying, like, you know, Chrisean, she really needs some serious like mental help. She do. That girl is beyond crazy. You know, for real. Like, girl, what? Why would you even say that? What was the reason? Okay. Child.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
It's getting weird.
Okay. Like, child. Yes, I mean, right. Yeah, thin line between love and hate vibes. Absolutely. Why is she so damn close to the camera? Back the F up, right? You want him to be a father to a child he said is not his. Chrisean and Blueface had an agreement that they will use the storyline to make money. But the gag is Chrisean keeps forgetting it's a fake storyline. And Blueface has to constantly remind her that makes him not want to be a part of anything dealing with her and Junior. And so I said it, straight jacket and padded room, and I'm a 15-year-old psych nurse, so that's coming from a professional child. He's threatening to off herself again. And what she said is very telling. He doesn't want to have anything to do with her or be at her fights. If it's about his stepson, what the F you got to be at her fight for? She should stop trying to push this on him and let him care for his stepson in private. He not going to claim him publicly, so she just ungrateful if he claiming him in private, take the help, right? She want to go in public with it, honey. She want to publicly show that he, you know, messing with her too, you know? I think that's all it's about. She sees him doing all this stuff on the internet with these other hoes, and it's like Blueface probably, you know, in the background, like, you know, using his silver tongue and, you know, manipulating and gaslighting and all type of stuff, making her feel like, you know, it's this when it's really not that. So, you know, she may just be trying, like, you know, if you're gonna be a public with these hoes, you should be public with me. Okay, and that's why I say it's crazy how she cares more about Blueface claiming the child than the actual child itself, because that's what it be given. Because she be so quick to come up here and talk about Blueface, but it's like, you know, when it comes to Junior and what he got going on and anything pertaining to, you know, his therapy, like she said she was gonna do, by the way. She said she was gonna be up here, you know, sharing his progress and stuff like that. Okay, and she said she was gonna keep the messy stuff offline, but yet here we are. Okay. Yeah, it's giving a thin line between love and hate. Yeah. Yeah, Blue better watch out. She's saying she want to be at his funeral. Why speak on that if you are so religious? Yeah, her personalities are switching every day. Yeah. He said Crack Rock ready to DIE about that community did. Yeah, this is very alarming, and someone needs to check on that child. Yeah, people need to report her streams. Right. Right. What's crazy is that her supporters been telling her that, and she says she don't know them personally, so she not gonna listen to them. Child. Did she ever listen to anybody? Okay. She don't even listen to the pastor. Hell, she don't even listen to the damn Bible. To Jesus himself. Okay. And she breaking down because she realizing their relationship isn't what it used to be. Yep, and he don't want her like that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's true. So what a hot mess of a situation, right? You said, I really think she just wants him to feel either sorry for her or for him to be unalived if that doesn't work. Yeah, she's card carrying crazy. Yeah, she is. Yeah, I think she wants him to feel sorry too, you know. And he got her looking stupid, like literally. She was up here like, yeah, W, my baby father. Okay, 24 hours later. Okay. Joe. And she's trying to pin Junior on him to blame him for something. I don't put it past her to do something. Yeah, to Junior just blame Blue for it. Definitely could be. Could be. Her streams aren't doing the numbers like she thought, so she needs screen time with Blueface because he's the cloud that she claims people be wanting off her. She's delusional. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because she was up here too last night talking about, oh, he just wants content and da da da. I'm like, okay, well, how does he want content if he be ignoring when people be bringing you up? I mean, because there was a few people that brought her up and was asking about her and Junior and stuff like that. Blueface ain't even react to it, didn't respond, nothing. Like, you know. So it's like, how if he was trying to get content off you, he would be talking about you, babe. He would be constantly talking about you like you do him. Like, girl. Let's be real here. Yeah, she bipolar. She got y'all on a roller coaster ride. Yeah, definitely bipolar. I'm gonna say allegedly, but yeah. Yeah, that. Okay. You said hot dog patty room restraints, crayon. I'm weak. Not the crayons and paper. TV behind plexiglass. The meals on paper trays with plastic utensils. Nah, for real. For real though. No lie, no cap. She really do need to be like in somebody mental health facility. Like, girl, Shepherd's Pratt, come get your patient. Like she's off her rocker, okay? For real. You said I truly hope he didn't get her pregnant. I hope so. I hope so too. But the way Blueface been moving, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. He's so damn loose with it. He don't like he be thinking with the wrong head. You know what I mean? And don't be protecting himself. Like, child, at this point, he might as well get a vasectomy. For real. Like you said, the first life she took, she literally said she did it because she wanted to know what it felt like. What? And that was her own ex-best friend from Baltimore said she's so evil. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Krishani's blue, she know it. The only reason I pay attention is just to see how Junior is coming along. Like, if it wasn't for Junior being in the lineup, I wouldn't watch one clip. Yeah, exactly. I just be wanting to see the poor guy take his first steps. Like, I be wanting to tune in and see him like eating a banana or something. Like, for real, I do. I want to see that baby like thriving. Yeah, they both will not have what occurred during Blue Girls Club and Crazy in Love. Yeah, that time is over. Yeah. Yep. Long gone. It'll never get back to that. No. You said she's so hurt he don't want her like that. Yeah, she is. You can tell. You can tell. And she's trying to make it as if it's about her son, but it's really not. It's really not. She really trying to like, win him back over or something. That's what it's giving, okay? Like she want to be with him or something. Or be back with him. Yeah, she needed Blueface to put her and Junior on his stream for the cloud, but he never acknowledged they were even around him, so she's mad. Yeah, exactly. She thought she was finna get up there and be like, oh, W baby daddy, and thought he was finna mention her or something. Like, is what it's given. But when that didn't happen and she probably feel like she's a secret at this point, I think that's why she did that. And then on top of that, they hunching. So that obviously is gonna have somebody, in their feelings a bit. And then be in her feelings a bit and probably feeling like, hey, like, why are you not showing, like, kind of like the energy BB was given. Like, you claiming them, why you not claiming me? Type shit. You said, why she had a camera like that, right? Child. Yeah, they evildoers, so that's why it said pops up because they walking right into. And she needs a 96-hour cycle. She do. Yeah, that's standard in my state, and it sucks. Yeah, no, she really, really does. She does. As a woman who used to have psych issues and actually surrendered to Jesus, it's clear she never did. Yeah, give her that involuntary 96 hours. Yeah, she needs that. Honestly. Because she just ain't wrapped too tight. And she's been like that for a while, just like running around undiagnosed, all because, she's very much prideful. It's like nobody can tell her nothing. Nobody can give her advice. Nobody can, give her suggestions. And that's where a lot of people fall short, They be feeling like people just trying to tear them down or they trying to attack them, but really people just be trying to help. You know what I mean? And it has been people that came out like, who was it? I think it was Kiki, what? Damn, I forgot that lady name. Yandy, Yandy was one of them. They was trying to help that girl and she didn't take it serious. She, I think she declined or something like that, So it's like people be trying to help her, but it's like she, can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves, right? And she don't even understand that she's what's in her way. She is the weapon formed against herself that's causing her not to fully prosper, okay? She really is. And that's because, she doesn't know how to keep it real with herself. She doesn't know how to be honest with herself. She can't be honest with. That's the first step really is acceptance, Acceptance is key. But I think Chrisean is too far gone to realize how stagnant she is in real life, okay? Like you can get all this money and, money this, money that, and, whatever. But at the end of the day, if your mind ain't where it's supposed to be, are you really winning for real? Okay? I'm just saying. And then you said she diagnosed, but Daddy Shyamalan keeps rescuing her because a CI. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, she got to be diagnosed with something because I know she had, she was at the Shepherd Pratt's place. So I wonder what they found out about her. I know she has said before that she had, like, what'd she say? ADHD or something like that. But I'm almost sure. I'm almost positive that it's way more to it than that. Okay. Like, for real. Blueface dealing with her in private, but the others in public, so she's jealous and mad. Exactly. It ain't got nothing to do with Junior. She's pathetic. Clock it. Exactly. She is so far into mental illnesses and self-medicating. Yeah, exactly. She truly, truly is. At this point in time, she should have at least been evolving as, a little bit, but I don't even see that. Like, I truly think the whole church thing is a facade. It's a distraction. I don't know. Cause it's like, yeah, it sounds good. You can you try to talk the talk, but can you walk the walk though? Are you truly trying to live by the word? Because the way that you've been moving, babe, it's not given. It's not given. Okay. Yeah, I hope he ain't still running to that cottage cheese hot pocket of hers, but he do look and act like a dirty ninja. Right. Not for real. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised. You think you're trying to set Blue up? She probably is. When she don't get her way, that's what she do. That's what she do. Or she try to put some wild ass allegations on him. After a while, people get tired of them, moving to something else, right? Yeah. And the Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the world but lose his soul? Exactly. Mark 8:36. See, that's a good one. Yeah, exactly. Amen to that. Okay. But yeah, so let me show y'all this too, because people were saying that the plane tickets that she had called herself showing yesterday, I guess the dates or something weren't matching. Hold on, let me find a video. Oh, for sure I saved it. Here we go. All right, let me share my screen. Okay. Shout out to All About the Tea, okay? It says, woo child. Chrisean's receipts are not adding up. As reported, Chrisean did a messy post to delete live stream late Thursday night for the sole purpose of destroying Blueface. Chrisean claims Blueface booked the flight that shows the departed California on May 31st and arrived in Baltimore on June 1st, but receipts placed Blueface in California on May 30th, May 31st, and June 1st through the 5th. The new information is fueling even more skepticism surrounding Chrisean's claims that Blueface flew to Baltimore to babysit Junior. Okay, so it says Chrisean's flight itinerary raises questions after receipts show Blueface was actually in California. Okay, so here is what she was showing on her phone. All right, so as you can see, the departure date is May 31st. Okay, and the arrival date is June 1st, okay, in Baltimore, Maryland. All right, from Los Angeles. Okay, so people were digging up receipts and Exhibit A. All right, Blueface on the 30th was actually in Oakland with Stunner Girl performing, okay? As you can see on this side, there they go on stage. Okay, so that was on the 30th. All right, Exhibit B. This was, let me go down here. This was May 31st, all right? Hopefully y'all can see that. It does say May 31st. And he's clearly over here, okay, in the bed with his, pregnant BM. All right, child. And then here goes another one, which was actually on June 1st. Okay. So June 1st, he was chilling with Nevaeh at his house, okay? So yeah, the initial flights that she posted from her screenshot, I mean not her screenshot, but what she had posted from her phone, her supposed message thread, it doesn't add up, okay? Because there's actual receipts that proves that Blueface was not in Baltimore, okay? All right, ciao, a mess. A hot mess. So yeah, I'm starting to wonder, like, okay, so what? I'm confused, okay? So either that's a false, like, flight itinerary, or like what was, Did he, change the dates? Did he request for a different date to fly out? Did he cancel the ticket dates? It could be anything for real. But let's check these comments real quick and see what people are saying, okay? Let's see. And it says he didn't book shit. You booked the flight for $33K. Oh, he did an interview that asked, "Do y'all still talk?" And he let the world know that he was going to be on his way to Baltimore, and the next day was going to be his birthday. She thinks she's slick, but you're not. That's why you always show half-ass receipts so you could control the narrative. Y'all go look up the interview. Well, 33K did recently. All the proof you need is right there. She's a liar. The flight was for May 31st, a day after the show, and an arrival on June 1st. The girl is not lying. Y'all just want her to lie so bad. It says, you guys are forgetting the clips we seen on Instagram are a day after, not the same day. And we already knew he flew to Baltimore because his son said it in front of Jaden on stream when she asked him where he's been. He said Chrisean's name a few days ago. He's flown to Baltimore more than once. Yeah, y'all need to pay attention more. And y'all also forgetting Nevaeh asked him where he was going, and he said he had a flight to catch and wouldn't answer where he was flying to. Yeah, where are y'all trying to tell me Chrisean lied? Oh heck no, she's the most truthful and honest person ever. Child. I'm gonna need some time to process this because this took me by surprise. He's supposed to go back. Blue was missing in action after his concert on the 23rd. He came back online the 29th. Those days he was in Baltimore, which is damn near a week. And he wanted to come back. That's what the fight schedule is, but he didn't go back. Chrisean on that booger sugar again, so she just saying whatever now. And he missed that flight time and went last week instead. And y'all think she's being honest about Tasiki? And even if he went June 1st, he was on stream with AB June 3rd. So where is a week coming from, right? She did say he was out there for weeks. Didn't she say 33 was coming? And didn't 33 say him and her are still a thing? It says, I don't know what that even proves, that he was there for not even 24 hours. Why would he need to go to Chrisean house for peace? Some cat, yes, but peace not. The peace part would be 33. I don't know why people entertain her. She very much give yellow bus since day one. Although I do believe he was out there, it wasn't for those days she's showing it. He didn't stay for no darn week. Yeah, it definitely wasn't a week. That's for sure. That's for sure. So yeah, y'all. I mean, it does say the 31st. They don't say the 30th. This one says the 30th. And then it skips to, yeah, this was the 31st. So I don't think he would have time to fly to Baltimore and come back that fast, Yeah, she's a lie all the time. Lies. And she said Blue was there for over a week. Yeah, she did say that. She said weeks, I think. If I was Blueface, I wouldn't say nothing about it either. Yeah, he's doing the right thing because all her lies is being exposed. Yeah, every lie she has told in those few days had actually been exposed, right? Yeah, the internet be on it, honey. The internet undefeated. Oh yeah, for sure, schizophrenic. I've been saying that for the longest. I definitely believe Chrisean is schizophrenic. Absolutely. And it runs in their family, so yeah. You said her ex-33 claimed he was in Baltimore with her during those dates, so she's a liar. Interesting. Do you have the video saying he was going to Baltimore? Yeah, I think I do actually. Yeah, we could watch that next. The Junior's mouth and the videos at hairstylist. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that, babe. Give me 1 second. And she's bipolar dissociative Identity disorder, yeah, multiple personalities, narcissistic, yep. Manic depressive, sociopath, get lack of empathy. Yeah, exactly, Clacky. All of those. All of those. And more, for sure. You said telling no tech she lives in LA. Yeah, like girl. Ahmed, she also said she was married too. Did y'all peep that? Hold on, let me see if I could pull it up. Yep, she sure did, honey. Damn, I don't see the clip. I could have sworn I saved it, but I don't see it, y'all. I'm probably skipping right past it, but it's all right. I'll find it. I'll find it. We'll come back to it, but let's get into. Let's see. I do have that 33 video. Let me see if I could pull that up really quick before we move on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think it's this one. All right, let me share my screen. But yeah, she was at, I don't know if somebody else seen it, but she was at the nail salon talking about she was married and shit. Like, girl. Girl. But shout out to Corey Lombardi, okay? So this is the interview here, okay, of 33K. He was recently arrested for things that he doesn't want to talk about. Okay. So I'm gonna play this, y'all, and I'm actually gonna go use the restroom while this plays. But yeah, so let's get into it.
What they take you down for? I don't even know. They wasn't even telling me some little bullshit though. That nigga don't want to talk about. Nigga.
What was the bail?
150. Oh, bro.
Sheesh.
150. That's. Got a nigga right, my nigga HK, full bang on B-Stone. Got a nigga out of there on Jungle Gang.
So, we seen you with Chrisean Rock. Are you still in communication with her?
I'm saying, hell yeah, she ain't never going nowhere. That's bro now, I'm blessed. We locked in on the set. The whole time I was down, she was blowing my phone, but you know, motherfucker not gonna disrespect the nigga and just answer a nigga calls like, whoop, 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 this and that. Yada, yada, yada. I just turned off the phone with her like 5-10 minutes ago. She was running. She like, I'm gonna call you back. Like, it's good.
Are you gonna see her soon?
Hell yeah, I'm finna fly to Baltimore, actually, bro.
Okay, so you're still in a relationship with her?
Something like that. I ain't gonna let's say relationship. You know, we still doing our own thing, but it's just fight over that. Like, you know, she can like, you know, we got going on. Still fuck with each other though.
When are you going to see her?
Probably like just 3 days. Probably for a nigga birthday. My shit in 2 days.
Okay.
I end up bleeding today. I'll never know.
That's a good birthday present. Do you have any projects coming?
Yeah, I'm finna drop this little music shit. I ain't dropped it because I'll be doing this other shit. I'm finna get around and drop this little EP. Those 6 songs. Oh yeah, so damn, what about you said you about to drop, who you dropping with? Shit, just all solo shit to the neck. And I do got one feature on there, and that's Chrisean. Oh, bro. some little gospel shit. I ain't never been in that type of bag, but that's the type of bag I'm gonna get in. That's where the money is.
What's it called?
That's gonna do the numbers. Hell yeah. That's the only gospel song on that EP though.
What's the song called?
Say Words of Wisdom.
That's
when you gonna drop it? Shit, probably a week or something. I still gotta finish up like 2 of them.
He booked the flight to Baltimore. Chat. This is him texting me.
What they take you down for?
So yeah, people are saying that, you know, that wasn't Blueface's ticket, that it was $33K, all right, because he was talking about going to see her for his birthday or whatever. Okay, and this was back on May 26th. All right, so a few days, usually is like 3, so that's like what, like May 29th-ish. Okay, so yeah. I mean, could be a possibility. I still want to know what he did to be having a $150K bail. That's crazy as hell to me. Like, my goodness. And okay. Yeah, somebody said, those texts didn't even sound like Blue, no on Schoolyard or nothing. Excuse me. It says, I think she's trying to set Blue up so he won't be there for the birth of his baby. Pull up the dates for May 29th. He was at the show with Stunna, then flew out to LA. Did a stream with Nevaeh on June 1st. His PO knew his tour dates. She bugging out again. Ciao. 33K real name starts with a D, which explains the D at the top of the name. That's crazy. The Blue streamers saved him. He better be lucky. She's talking about 33 and making us think it's Blue. He said, I don't think the text is from Blue when he said it was trying to get away and come to her. I feel like that's 33K. And that's why the plane tickets was bought and he ended up getting locked up. But she making it seem like Blue texted. Right. Oh, snap. That was 33K's ticket that day. Blue was on tour with Stubbs Girl. And the next day, Blue was with Nevaeh and Superior June 1st on Twitch all day. Bingo, the top of her phone said D instead of Jonathan. Chrisean stay scheming. The saddest part about this entire scripted circus is there are a few things that are not scripted, in my opinion. Amongst the few things, there are 2 things. 1, Junior ain't his son. 2, she's going to set Blue up like she did Ronnie. Child. Crazy work. Okay. So yeah, people are talking and they feel like, you know, these text messages that Chrisean, you know, exposed on her live stream yesterday was not Blueface, okay? He said, right, his bills are crazy. At this point, the industry absolutely owns him. Yeah, in my opinion, but I don't know anything. Yeah, pretty much. You're not wrong. He said 30 only turning 21. Dang, damn. Is he? That's it? Oh, Lord. He think he a star. Right? You said on the old live, she said people be in her head talking to her, telling her to do things. Yeah. Also, the other day, her mom was saying her personality be changing all the time. And Chrisean tried to overtalk her. Yeah. Yep. She said on several occasions that she be hearing voices, some sort of voices in her head. You know, and I'm like, well, girl, that ain't Jesus. Okay, that ain't the Lord. I know that much. And he was on Dina AB streams again during some of those dates with DDG. Oh yeah, dates not enough. Oh yeah, he did go and sit with them. I do remember that. Ciao. Let me find out. Let's me find out, okay? But moving right along, y'all, let's go ahead and get into Chrisean, who was actually at Hair Queen LA today. Let me show y'all real quick. Let me make this full screen. All right. Shout out to King Case. It says Porter is not a kitty's birth certificate, and Blueface isn't claiming Meow Mix. Imagine the narrative isn't narrativing. Okay. It says Chrisean and Junior pull up to Hair Queen LA.
No, not no more. It's Florida.
You've been here for so long since you came, but this is the first option that we're thinking about doing. When you wear it, it just goes back like this. So if you're Puerto Rican, you are Spanish, this will look just like your hair. What do you think about this first piece right here?
Okay, because I like the slip back.
We could do that. When they have a metal part, but we could easily like hard comb it and.
But I don't know, we might keep it, but we don't know.
Yeah. So this is the first option right here. All right.
No. Child. I'm talking about. Oh, it's not Malone, it's Porter. Girl, at this point, it wouldn't even be Porter, okay? He ain't claiming my son. You know what? You gonna have my last name, okay? I'm not about to play these games. Like, you know, why are you still trying to, oh yeah, it's Porter. The man said that ain't his baby, okay? And until further notice, until another test is done, you just gonna have to respect that. Okay? For real. Yeah, you're gonna say no, not no more. He's a porter, child. And why he dressed for winter and she has on a crop top, right? It says, I used to go to Hair Queen LA. I will not go there anymore because they are representing bullshit. It's not always about money. Yeah. Right. No progress at all. We saw this exact same scene before. Exactly. And shit changed. You just got a little bit taller, literally. That's it. The braids didn't work. I guess you're gonna get Jaden wigs to see if she could get blue attention. I know it's hot outside. She barely got on clothes and he got on the black hoodie. Why she keep putting the hoodie on his head? Right. Because she ain't combing. And she stay putting that hood back on his head when he takes it off. The hoodie with the hood on indoors is crazy. And she really despises him. When she was talking about funerals, I do believe she was reflecting on what life would be like without her burden she created. Child. She gonna keep that hoodie on Junior cause his hair never combed and people been commenting that his head is extremely small, yeah. And flat in the back. Dressing him like a YN doesn't change the fact. Think about this. Whether she's at the store, the movie, a park, a carnival, church, at home, a restaurant, Junior would be doing the exact same thing. If they turned the lights off in that hair store, he would not notice. He would continue to wiggle on her hip and smile for no reason and clap. He is 3 years old and he's never asked the question. He never said, "What's that?" or looked at anything with interest. Does anyone else see this shit or is it just me? Like, this is the exact same scene of them from when she had him at the store a year ago. He was on her hip, clapping and smiling at nothing. And she has never allowed the child to sit in a real therapy session with a real therapist or doctor. We have to watch her drag this kid around pretending he's normal for 3 years now. when the child has zero clue where he is, what's going on, who people are, what things are, nothing. And we just keep watching it. And he has the understanding of a 1-month-old to this day. Child. Clock it. Absolutely. Clock it. Literally. Facts. If she tried to adjust his legs because their feet were looking crooked, right. Yeah, it's a hot mess, man. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, he do be exposing her. And look at how tall he is. Oh my gosh. She's just holding him. Well, that baby boy should definitely be walking. Okay. I'm surprised they low-key still doing business with her. Wasn't she like rude or something last time she was over there? But let's get into some more tea because yeah, this was kind of low-key sad. Hold on, let me see. Because Junior was getting Chrisean was getting her hair done, and Junior just looks so like something's wrong with him, okay? Hold on, let me see here. I don't know if he's like under the weather. It looked like he was, or maybe he's been crying for a while, but it didn't look good, okay? All right, shout out to Corey Lombardi. It says Sunny Doe started crying out in agony, okay? It says after being pushed to walk on stream, Sunny Doe appeared to become distressed and started crying. Even though he's nonverbal and can't tell anyone what's hurting, you could hear the discomfort in his vocalizations. By the time Crystal Rock picked him up, his face appeared to be covered in tears. What stood out to many viewers was his face wasn't wiped afterward. When a child is nonverbal, you have to be locked in on their cues because they can't simply tell you what's wrong. Okay? Let's get into it, y'all.
Come here, Chrisean. Let me get him. You might need to move your hair out his face.
You think it's his thing?
No, he's sleeping.
I even let him like me. I let him like me.
Hey, come on.
Give it to me.
I know, but he ready to go to sleep. Are you want to hold him?
Yeah, I'm going to hold him.
Chrisean.
Everything's done.
Okay.
Come here, brother. Come here.
You sure it's not his butt? Did you check? Is it his butt?
I don't think so.
I know I just changed it, but he only crawl like that if it's food.
What do you want, baby? Go sleep. Ouch. Ouch. You're hiding, huh? Come here. Can I have some of this? Whatever you want.
Yes.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
It's just crampy right now. I don't want to be
It's okay.
Yeah.
Chrisean, what's the matter? Why you having a hard time, Bubba? Huh? Why you having a hard time?
Think he's cold or something?
He's sleepy. I won't rock him. He did. Ready? Chrisean, it's okay. Maybe put a show on.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Check his butt. Let me see.
No, it's okay.
Come here, Chrisean. Let me get him. You might need to move your hair out his face.
Oh, okay. You think it's his thing?
No, he's sleepy.
I even let him like me. I let him like me.
Child. Okay. Look at him putting his whole hand in his mouth. Okay. No, that baby not sleepy. He's hungry. Okay. He's starving. Like, oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Poor baby. Okay. That's all she could ever say. Oh, he's sleepy. Oh, he's sleepy. He's sleepy. Okay. And that don't even be the case. Like, no. He seems like just the way he was crying. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, this sounds concerning. This sounds like, okay, maybe I need to take, maybe he needs a trip to the, doctor. Okay. But obviously she's not going to think that way. She's too busy trying to get her little hair done for this supposed commercial she's supposed to be doing for her supposed beauty brand. Okay. Like, that's sad. It's really sad to see how selfish this girl is. You rather worry about yourself than your child. It's insane. And then you asking a stranger to check his butt is insane too. Like, huh? Okay, girl. Hi, miss. This poor child, man. I really feel bad for him because it's like, man, no child deserves this, first of all. And second of all, I think something is seriously wrong with him right now. I think it's starting to really, really, really. I mean, it's been affecting him, but I'm starting to feel like it's really, really getting to him now that he's not eating the proper nutrients. And she just doesn't give a damn. Yeah, because he didn't look too well. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. He can't even cry for real. And when he puts his hands in his mouth, he's telling her he's hungry. Yeah. That poor baby. And she trying to hide his face. You see that? Yeah, she embarrassed as hell. Now she trying to stand up, get out the frame. Oh my goodness. Why is she all of a sudden into pink? That's always been Jay's signature color, right? If the child is not being properly fed, he is starving. Yep, he is. You think it's his hernia? Child, could be. Why nobody send the police to that building? Something is not right. I have worked with many toddlers in my career, and something is not right. He don't feel well at all. Exactly. He don't. I'm telling you. That baby looks like seriously ill. He does. It says an estimated 1,500 to 2,000 children die in the U.S. every year from abuse and neglect. Of those who die, nearly half are under the age of 1. While not all of these children have a prior case open with CPS, a significant portion pass while known to the system due to system delays, underreporting, or underaddressed. Unaddressed, sorry. That's so sad, man. That's actually a lot of kids. Wow. Per year is crazy. They need to do better. Seriously need to do better. And you would think he about 1 year old. I know potty training gonna be difficult, but I wonder when or if she'll ever start. Right. Because she should have been started, to be honest. You know. I feel so bad for him, but I'm also enjoying every second of how uncomfortable and miserable this must be for her, specifically when she sees Journey and Javon thriving. And she'll never have those moments. Right. True. She can get a new hairdo, but he can't get actual food. She won't buy him shit. Won't get him therapy. Man, how the F do the world still let this shit slide for real? I'm telling you. It's insane to me. Look at her. Poor baby. Yeah, something's wrong with her. It's not looking too good. She hopping on flights and stuff. You know, it's like sicknesses going around. It could be anything going on with that child. You don't know. That's why I'm like, girl. And then she looked a little bit scared too by the way he was like crying and stuff. That wasn't no normal cry. Girl, you need to take him to the ER immediately. What are you doing? What are you doing? She can't take her eyes off herself for a minute to care for him, right? And she got strangers doing it. I would have said, F this hair. I gotta tend to my child. You know. Absolutely insane, y'all. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That poor child. Oh my goodness. It's very disturbing. You said his face was covered in congestion. Yeah, it was. I'm like, I can't tell if that's like tears or if that's something else. He's making noise so that he could be heard. Right. He's trying to, and it seems like he's struggling to do that. You know? Yeah, I despise her too for Junior. Absolutely. That she a stupid hoe, but ask her fans she's an angel. Right. Yeah, he is starving and has hernia. His hernia was never corrected fully. He has a cerebral palsy, clubbed feet, being dragged around and walk before learning to stand. Yeah, she's disgusting. Right. She is. Absolutely. Absolutely is. You know, you were so attentive to Blueface and everything going on with that. Why are you not? Where's the attentiveness for the child? Okay. Where's the concern for the child? What are we doing? This isn't weird to y'all. I was just like, because I'm flabbergasted. Okay. Yeah, selfish and self-centered. Absolutely. That's why I say Sean is a covert narcissist. Okay. Absolutely is. Absolutely is. Yeah, that's a distress cry. Absolutely. Is what it was given. Look at his face. Oh yeah, that baby is not feeling well at all. At all. I said she want to stream so bad. Okay, look, we getting all kind of footage, all kind of clips and shit. Like, child, she get for trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to be like Blue. And the vanity from her is insane. Kick his butt. Maybe I heard that wrong. Oh, she said check his butt. Yeah. And you got to be that black mask that was seen in her live. Yeah, a couple months back that was coming out. Yeah, that's true too. I was thinking that too. Because it was poking out pretty high. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, he do look miserable. Poor baby, man. I feel so bad for him. Seriously, my heart breaks for that baby. Oh my gosh, I would not wish this on any child. Oh my gosh. Seriously. This is overly concerning. No mother instincts at all. Just pass him off to a stranger. At this point, yeah, too busy trying to get her hair done, honey, so she could look good for Blue. Okay. That's more important. I hope she didn't hurt that baby after her wigging about Blueface, right? It's true too. If she ain't changed him, yeah, she probably didn't. And she claiming she did before she got in there, but nah. I'm worried he is getting the wrong treatment, if you know what I mean. Yeah, me too. Me too, you know. Because it gives, like, anytime her and Blueface are at odds, she definitely seems like the type that would take it, you know, take it out on whoever's around. You know, since Junior's always, you know, always around for the most part. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. That poor baby goes through so much. It's so crazy. Mm-mm-mm. That's crazy, man. Oh my gosh, that is so sad. And she don't know what's wrong. She just used to putting him to sleep. Right, exactly. Literally. And he's hungry, like she said. I mean, exactly. Because the way he put his whole damn mouth in his whole damn hand in his mouth. Oh my God, that poor baby is starving. Like, you know, that's crazy. The sitter said it is his thing. Rock says no one. I mean, that thing is ugly. It's ugly. I think I know what you're talking about. I might have seen that earlier. Ciao. He said that's a strange color. Yeah, she usually in black weed. Right. She usually don't do the colors. I guess she, you know. Yeah, I don't know. She trying to impress Blue. Is all I'm getting from it. She like, oh, if I wear this one, he gonna text me tonight. Okay? Type shit. Yeah, this poor child. Lord, please save Junior. Right. Yeah, it's sad, man. It really is. I'm just in absolute unbelief. Okay. This is beyond me. Okay. I just don't understand it. Like some others have said, he's essentially a vegetable. Yeah. I hate to say that, but yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, so sad. You said a mask, what y'all talking about? Oh, it was a live. I forget who she was live with. I think she was live with maybe the coach and then a couple other people. But she had Junior like on the bed with her, and like he was just in his diaper. And so when she had lifted him, there was like a black something black coming from his diaper, like at the top of the diaper in the front. So a lot of people felt like it could be his you know, from his hernia that he may or may not have still. But yeah, it was black, like black. So even me, when I seen it, I was like, what the hell is that? You know, because I didn't notice it at first, but then I was in somebody comments and I was reading, I was like, wait, let me run it back. And then I seen it and I was like, oh, what the hell is that? Okay. There's something in his diaper that's black. You was looking in the camera, right? And you could tell she'd be super embarrassed by him. She'd be trying to hurry up and cover up his face, honey. You said between the lack of care, the starvation, and the bacteria infested bottle, I'm not surprised that he's sick. Feels so bad for him. Right. That part, K. Lori. Exactly. Slow that bit down. He has blisters on his tongue. Oh, he has blisters on his tongue. So how can he potty train? He can't even hold a toy. Right. True. Very, very true. He can't sit down on his own. He can't walk. It's gonna be hard. Even if he couldn't walk, though, you could still sit him on there. But obviously, she not gonna take that, take initiative or take that effort to do all that. Like, you already know. He said, for the sitter to say it's ugly, like really, whatever's going on. Is that what was said? What did she say was ugly? She's a real life fatal attraction. Yeah, bunny boiling fatal attraction who can't take no as an answer from a man. Right. Not for real. It's when she hands Junior to Chrisean when she's crying. Oh, when he's crying. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can zoom in. You trying to like stun a girl? Yeah, stunner girl jading somebody. Who she feeling like? You know everything. Pika looking at. What's in his diaper? Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh. When his passed to her, he put his hands down, his mouth slowed down. You could see blister lips. When he's passed to her and he put his hands down, his mouth slowed down. You could see blister lips on his tongue. Oh, really? What the hell? What did she give him? Hot water? Hot milk? Child, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see. Oh, you said his tongue is hurting and inflamed? I'm sure somebody got the close up. I'm sure somebody got it. You said if he can't walk or talk, he can't potty train, right? My son was pretty much nonverbal when I potty trained him. It was a messy week, but we got it done. He could walk and sit, and I made sure to reward him. See? It's all about effort, at least trying. She don't even do that. She don't. She has not even a clue as to what, she should be doing for an almost 3-year-old. Literally. She's too busy worried about her damn self. He might get the herb from her. Yeah, kissing him in the mouth. Yeah, exactly. He gonna have to catch the Beano. Okay. Like, absolutely insane. Anything in his diaper that is black is bad. Yeah, not normal. Yeah, to bring him to the doctor. Exactly. Exactly, that part. But yeah, y'all. So that's just like one little clip from her time at Hair Queen LA. All right. Now she is talking about, tattoo removals again. All right. Let me show y'all that real quick.
Check. I have a laser removal that I'll be taking out to Sunday after church.
What you removing?
A couple tattoos. I already started. It's wearing off. Like it usually was black like this.
Oh.
Now it's like fading a little
that
bit.
thing must hurt.
Yes, it did. But they said face tattoos are easy to get gone.
To get done, huh?
Yeah. So I'm excited.
Somehow your life.
That's on Sunday at 2 o'clock. Check. I have a
Okay, so now she hollering about tattoo removal again. Okay, we ain't really heard this girl talk about tattoo removal in quite some time. All right, so I think now that her and Blueface is going at it right now. Now she's like, okay, yeah, let me get this removed, or she could be doing that to kind of get him to try to want to stop her. Okay. Like try to fix it so she doesn't remove it, because I do feel like sometimes Blueface would rather, like, if it was up to him, he would prefer for her to keep it. But I think that's why she's kind of probably going to use it to her advantage to kind of get him to talk to her again, because I feel like anything at this point that Chrisean does, like, is to get his attention. I really do. I absolutely do. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so let's read these comments real quick. Let me see if I can read it like this. Okay, cool. It says, I see all the haters. Damn, she only 25. Y'all big mad. Ciao. Not one word of encouragement. Also, a dental appointment would be lovely to get that tooth. That tattoo looked the same. It doesn't look faded. If you was hoping he came around and you was going to keep it. Yep. We see the tattoo clear as day. Let's see if you could take all the karma pain of the laser removal, because last time you was crying. She ain't never gonna stop talking about Blue, right? What he said, I know she smells. Don't forget Jonathan Cat down there, right? No one told you to get it in the first place. She looked like she belonged downtown on Central or San Pedro. Somebody said she crashing out. She thinks she getting some more free hair. The gig is up, Manic Mary. It says, remove that entity off you. Is she really a joke? I'm crashing out before Father's Day. Schedule her next fight before his next baby comes. I don't know how y'all keep defending this, child. You said why she built like a square. It's so performative. But yeah, y'all. You said I have a bad feeling. I hope she didn't punish Junior for what Blue says. Yeah, I swear something not right. Poor Junior, his tongue hurts him badly. Right. Right. Because, oh my gosh, that child looks so miserable. Like something happened to him or something. Like, I don't know. Like, and then the cry is what got me. I'm like, of all the times we heard Junior cry, I don't think I've ever heard him sound like that. So that definitely has me like worried, because it kind of sounds like he's weak, like he doesn't have any strength, Yeah, she's 26. Yep. Grown as hell, acting like a damn child. Yeah, everything she does for attention is sick. Right. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, she lets the medical neglect go so far that she knows if she seeks any medical treatment, she will be in trouble. Exactly. Exactly. He says she's losing it when one personality fails to grasp his attention. The other one comes out and gives it a try. Right. That part. Yeah, she won't take him to the ER doctor. Yep. Nope. Sure won't. Yeah, if that's an infection, he's in trouble, right? Yeah, I was thinking he was sweating from the hood too. I'm like, is it hot in there? Because, I mean, she in a sports bra, and then, like, I don't know, it looked like there's a couple people in there with, like, jackets and stuff on, so, child. She's letting the infection spread throughout his body, right? You said likely due to all the tongue thrusting. That may be why his tongue is inflamed. That and the possible seizures. I recently had a seizure and bit up my tongue. Something terrible. Oh, wow. Damn, I'm sorry, love. But that's a good point, too, actually. Yeah. Definitely a good point. You said, can you run that part back, please? Make sure I'm not wilding out. Oh, which part? Which part are you talking about, love? But, so you cannot stand her. Child at all. The 26 is not young. Yeah, I had a husband, a son, and a full-time job. Right. 26 is definitely not young. You was a full-on adult. You said I heard a theory that she could be hurting him to blame the damage on Blue. I don't know if that's true. Just repeating with some. Oh, I seen Phil. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That definitely makes sense. Your dang missing alive. I was just ranting on Discord. Oh, hey, that one chick. Hey, love. But yeah, y'all. So there's that. Moving right along. Let me get back to this. Okay, there we go. Now I guess let me see. CPS, I think, has showed up to Hair Queen LA. I guess somebody had called and they were doing a welfare check. Hold on one second. Okay. Shout out to Blue Clipped, okay. It says Chrisean said that the police showed up at Hair Queen LA to do a welfare check because of Blueface.
Tell us why the police showed up at Hair Queen LA. Because someone did an anonymous call. They're like, let's see the baby. The baby was smiling at them.
Yeah, it's basically a welfare check.
Yeah.
Like,
just get it stalked. But they were like, that's Blueface, baby. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, we keep getting calls about Blueface. So that's pretty much what's going on. He already getting called on, so now it's like, but I think that's just y'all being weird for real. But they said they was talking about how you could call in and report the anonymous calls that you getting and charge them with harassment because when they come and see the baby's fine. Tell us why the police showed up at Hair Queen LA. Because someone did.
Okay. Child, a mess. So she tried to say it was because of Blueface, but it sounded like they was actually there to check on Junior. Okay. So I guess somebody had called them up there. All right. Crazy work. Is that Blueface baby? That's what the police asked her. Right, like, girl. Your pink hair because it's Pink Face's day today. Child. That's a good point, too. She did just graduate. Oh, my gosh. That girl always doing something. I think Chrisean is the only one calling the police. She's been talking about Blue nonstop for the last 3-4 days now. Y'all said she was on the run. Get a hold of Chrisean Jesus. He'll be taken from her. It says, so the police said Blueface instead of Jonathan. Right. It's funny how as soon as she gets to LA, the police start popping up everywhere now. Calling is pointless. They never check the child. They never ask real questions. So it's all pointless. And she be hiding as well. So they keep getting calls about Blueface. She basically saying her fans is calling Blue PO. That's what I took from that. Why they calling on him? And what she means, he's already being called on. He at the graduation. I could be wrong. Right. Right. This her female alter. Notice she did that while in LA. Wanting his attention, still talking about him. Right. Literally. Okay. So I don't know why she trying to say, oh yeah, they asked me if that was Blueface's baby. Girl. Hi, miss. Yeah, this girl is literally obsessed. Okay, and we've been saying this. That whole little Christian act did not ever fool me. I knew she was still very much obsessed with dude. Absolutely is. Absolutely is. Now, she had some things to say about Blueface yet again. Okay, hold on one second. All right, let's get into it, y'all.
For example, one of the real reasons why I won't go around my BD publicly and stuff, because it's like he's not doing anything to set that up to look healthy. Okay, you feel me? Like there's no work done on his end, and that just requires privacy for him. You feel me? Like, all right, boom, we just don't mix. You got two different audiences. Like you serve the world, I serve God. You just like it's not something I should partake in. All right, cool. Say if we trying to do this for our kid, we trying to see what's going on with us, meet a middle ground. Yeah, that requires no cameras. Correct. That's just all for what it's supposed to be for, not for content.
Okay. So yeah, she's still talking about him, going on and on about him. Okay. Like girl, you just gonna have to let it go. Okay, because all this getting up here talking about him is definitely like, it's just, girl, do you have anything else to talk about? Okay. It just seems like it's just like Blueface, Blueface, Blueface. Literally.
Yada yada, right?
But yeah, like, Okay, so that's what she had to say about Blueface and co-parenting and all that jazz. And she said that, they usually are private. Okay. Or they have been privately co-parenting or whatever. So it's just like, with that being said, why couldn't you just keep it on the hush hush? Why did you have to get up here and be, oh, W, my baby father? I feel like she was just trying to rub it in the other females' faces that he be seeing and dealing with. You know what I mean? I really feel like that's what that was about. But yeah, y'all. And then let me see. I'm gonna show y'all this as well. Cause she was making comments about like Junior and what he likes to eat and whatnot. Okay, and we all know he's not eating properly. That's for sure. But let me share my screen. All right. Shout out to Cor Lombardi. It says, while sitting in a fast food drive-thru ordering food for herself and a friend, Crystal Rock finally admitted that Sunny Doe, who is nearly three years old, only drinks Pediasure until he's, in her words, comfortable, quote unquote, with eating solid foods. Okay.
Feel better now, babe.
Where's my purse?
I got the best son in the whole world, bro. He's a good baby. She's taking her time. I'm about to step right here. My son is really particular on what he eats. Bro, it's either like
He gives me hell.
no for real.
What was it? It was some puffs. He don't like that little, I guess, the texture or even.
Yeah, like it has to suit what he like. Like it has to be mashed up, all that, or he won't eat it.
He's not going for them yogurt though.
Yeah, like he just he won't eat French fries, but he eat mashed potatoes. If you give him chicken wings, he won't eat chicken, but if you take the meat off, like he's very particular. Okay, I just have to do what he wants. Oatmeal. You like the little squeezies. Yogurt. Yeah, Pediasure. Right? What is it called? Yeah, Pediasure. So he get comfortable with eating. Feel better now, babe?
Where's my purse?
Okay. So the lady had mentioned food and how I guess she was trying to give him some sort of like wedge or chip or something like that, and he didn't like it pretty much. And then Sean's like, oh, you might do that to mash it up first. And I don't know. I don't think Blueface is eating at all. I think that baby has been on the liquid diet since the day of his birth. Okay. I don't think that child has had any sort of like, now she may have tried to feed him some. I know we had seen her that one time, feeding him mashed potatoes, very hot mashed potatoes that she didn't care to blow on. But he spit it right back out. So I'm like, nah, I don't know. I don't feel like Junior can actually eat for real. I don't think he has. I mean, it's giving malnourished, honestly. Like he looks like he's not getting the proper nutrients in his diet. You know what I mean? Like, it's just sad. It's absolutely sad. And then she's talking about Pediasure until he comfortable eating. That's crazy. So you just gonna wait till he ready to just like, oh, I'm ready to eat, Mom. Like, what do you mean? Right, the lies. She talking about mashed potatoes she fed him when he was at the Cheesecake Factory years ago, by the way. Right. Oh, yeah, that is where they were. Yep. He's definitely not under the care of a doctor. My friend's son doesn't eat, and he has a special liquid diet that's made for kids with this eating condition. Is the child not going for routine checkups? If not, shouldn't this be considered medical neglect? Yes, absolutely. Because that's exactly what it is. You're depriving your son from medical help, medical, a pediatrician, wellness, like, checkups and all of that. He's supposed to be on it, like immunizations. You know what I mean? You're taking that from him for what? Because you're embarrassed of what you caused? Because you can't take accountability? Because you don't want to face reality? You don't want to, come back to earth? Okay? Mind you, he has on a hoodie, sweater, and tight blue jeans in 80+ degree weather. He's extremely hot and hungry, right? And Pediasure from a moldy bottle, child. She just saying all this because everyone was on her for not feeding him her entire 24-hour stream, right? Just slow. It's not that he won't eat certain foods he can't eat, and it's not normal for a child as old as he is. She really treats him like an infant. She really do. She really, really do. It says, my 1-year-old ate both crispy chicken tenders and took a bite of wings. Cheese puffs, banana. Just had a chicken sandwich yesterday. Not trying to compare, but hello? An almost 3-year-old should be eating dang near cereal, fruits, mac and cheese, oatmeal, not just milk 24/7. The pediatrician told me only 8 to 20 ounces of milk a day after he turned 1. Which that Dr. Brown's bottle is 8 ounces. So about 8 ounces twice a day because he drank water, juice, and water with fruits in the water itself. So what do you mean what he wants when all you give him is that milk in that moldy bottle, right? Yep. Airhead, it don't work like that. You don't just leave a child on a liquid diet because he won't eat. You take him to the doc and let them help him eat. Exactly. No, Pediasure is not intended to be a meal replacement or sole source of nutrition. It is a high-calorie dietary supplement formulated to add extra vitamins, minerals, and calories to a child's diet. It should be served alongside or between meals, particularly for picky eaters or children behind on growth. Right, true. Exactly. She's telling us what we've been saying for years now. Junior's supposed to be in speech and feeding therapy over 2 years ago. Yep. What's even sadder is he's too old to reap the benefits of early intervention as it stops at the age of 3. Yep. Sure does. Sad. Junior just tried to stuff his whole hands in his mouth. He wants food. Exactly. That baby hungry, okay? A hot mess. Him being non-mobile is the only reason he looks like he isn't starving to death, but he is right. Exactly. You say he needs a feeding tube? Yeah, but he has severe chewing and swallowing deficits. Right. Oh, yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, I do think he will need that. It say on the Pediasure bottle that Shirley is not enough alone. He didn't want it also. It was too hot. Yeah. That's how you know she never bonded with Junior. She doesn't even know the basics as a mom. Right. Did the mashed potatoes he spit out immediately, right? Literally. You know she's going to crash out, right? Oh, she definitely is. And that's why I'm saying Blueface ain't nothing too. Yeah, he could have took him to the hospital. Exactly. I sure would have utilized that opportunity. Sure would have. Sure would have. It's going to took her when Blue in that delivery room with Nevaeh, right? Oh yeah. It's crazy. You said that says Petey Shore. He is definitely. It definitely ain't dairy. He still has to be on a schedule. He needs a G-tube. Yeah, I did this with my grandmother for 3 years with regular Insure before she passes. Or she passed. Oh, I'm sorry. My condolences, love. But yeah, exactly. I do feel like Junior is going to need a feeding tube. I don't think he's I just don't think he's going to be eating solids anytime soon, unfortunately. His mama got bigger fish to fry, and she'll attend to Junior when she done with everything else she got going on. Child, is what is given. Is what is given. You said she not from this world, right? You're an alien. You said she not gonna stop. She upset because she not in the mix, right? Exactly. But yeah, y'all, this is terrible. So yeah, that's pretty much the latest. Y'all already know I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes peeled over the weekend, see if anything else happens. I'm pretty sure we gonna see some stuff happening this week, and I just have a feeling we're gonna be back on Monday and be right back at it, honey, with a jam-packed show. But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it for the circus tonight. Okay, that is the latest. I don't think I forgot anything, unless y'all got something. I think I showed y'all majority of what I wanted to show y'all. Okay. But thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. I so greatly appreciate it. Okay, shout out to my love buds, period. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so much. Thank you for everything. Okay, thank you so much. I think I did get a yes. Thank you so much, Chris, for the super chat. Thank you so much. They love Gunjan, they love buds. Like the video, love buds. Yes, thank you, love. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And please, yes, don't forget to hit that like on your way out, okay? Yes. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there, the real fathers. Okay, shout out to y'all. And I will see y'all either Monday or Tuesday, okay? All right, y'all. Love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Bye.